Yeah, this is just a D camera.
You gotta like see if you angle it a little further down, it won't show as much of the white wall, so you won't see that we're like literally in the living room of doom here.
There we go.
What is up?
No one's here yet.
That's okay.
So we didn't advertise.
I don't care.
This was a last-minute decision.
Bro, you forced me to do this. I wasn't even
I
gonna do
forced you
this.
to do this.
I wasn't even gonna do this. This is crazy. You know how many things I could be doing?
What's
right
up? Superior Cyber Godzilla. Welcome, welcome. Gonna do a quick post, let everybody know we are live.
If you're watching this, I'm safe.
Don't listen to
Just
him.
kidding. I'm being held hostage. Call my mother.
You're gonna get this video flag. You're like, why didn't it do good? Just waiting for some people to tune in because we didn't advertise. So I'm putting up a quick thing now. You shut up.
What? See? Abusive you are.
I'm not abusive.
God. Now
You're
they
saying
know.
weird
Now
stuff that's
they
gonna
know.
get the video flagged.
Who is?
What's up, Anthony? Fantastic Plastic and C Barnes. Hello, welcome all. We're waiting for a couple people here to get started, but feel free to start asking questions and we'll
Is that
answer
what
them.
Is this Q&A?
You got a better
It's
idea?
a live interview?
It always is.
Did I sign off on this? You talked to my manager first? Or
Well, your manager just ate some
Snacky
pizza.
Entertainment?
So
Excuse me, Miss Snackula. We didn't discuss this ahead of time.
she doesn't care. I bribed her with pizza.
I see. All
So
right. No way, Fantastic Plastic. You rock.
you rock.
I'm sure of it. Plus, I like the robot emoji. That's cool.
Yes. We love the robots.
Hello,
here.
Joker Freak 1973.
Hey, Joker Freak. Welcome, welcome.
What is up? That 80s room?
Ah, that 80s.
That'd be a fun room to be in.
That would be. We can go back in time and just go back to the 80s.
Now, I know you like dated a lot of older dudes that were like into the 80s. Did they have 80s
They're
rooms?
probably now in their 80s.
When you went to their house, for like a little makeout set, did they have 80s rooms with like 80s posters on the wall and stuff? Like some zebra stripe?
There was zebra stripes.
Yeah?
I've seen
She-
zebra stripes.
Oh, man. Cheetah print stuff?
Yep.
Wow. Really?
You've seen this.
Dokken playing over the boom box?
Yeah. Well, no. By the time I met them, they had 5 CD disc changers.
Oh. Okay. But it was still rocking with Dokken.
Anthony would like to know, what is the name of the band that you play in?
Amy and the Sniffers. That's a band, actually. I think I'm almost positive.
It's something like that,
There is
yeah.
something like that.
It's really weird that you
Uh,
you don't want to
I'll
see
tell you-
this room, Michael.
I'll tell you
But
later.
when we get a if this is any indication of our current living situation, we do not have any room. You do not want to tour this room. It's quite pathetic.
I
But
do have some cool monster toys that way, though. But
we have a
you can't
ton
see
of
them.
cool monster toys, but yeah, we don't have anywhere to display them at the moment, so that we're gonna put a pin in that one.
It's
The pin. Where's the dog?
a hostage situation. And
Amy,
she's
you
good.
have cat ears. I sure do. Evening, folks.
Cat ears. Wahoo! I hadn't noticed.
Evening, Atomic Snack Bar. We again love your channel. Hey, Athena.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Atomic
tuning
Snack Bar
in.
is such a fun channel.
Yes, a very fun channel.
It's got like a good voice, like a good radio voice.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I
very
mean?
soothing.
Soothing. I don't think it's soothing.
I don't know. It's a
good voice
good
for
radio voice.
He's got a good rasp to his voice. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's a good raspy voice.
Cool voice.
Good vocal fry. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Joker Freak likes your shirt.
Thank you.
Top
like
load
this shirt,
DCR, orange shaggy carpet and wood paneling. I've seen these things.
No, that's not that. My God. Really? Some dude
I
took
don't
you
know.
back to a place with shaggy carpet
No.
and wood paneling?
I've seen wood paneling though.
Really?
A lot of people still have wood paneling.
Oh my God.
What's the next show you guys
Wow.
are going to?
Don't know.
Yeah, it's
Always we had
A
somebody
last-minute
ask
decision.
us that the other day. Somebody asked that question, and it's always last minute. It's always like, should we go to this? Yeah, sure, let's go to this. We don't have like a schedule or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Depends
and
on a few
I'm a
things.
super procrastinator. It's hard
Yeah.
enough for me to even go to the flea market. So,
plus we want to make
So
sure
you
we have
gotta-
enough money to buy cool things before we go.
oh, you pay for stuff?
I
It
could.
was all free.
Lucky this is live. Plus, like sometimes we don't have anybody to watch Snacky, so it's a whole thing. If you guys I think of you guys every time I see Fred Flintstone in an antique store. Nice.
My dad would love that.
Yes.
That's great. He would love that.
I'm going to the Great Ohio Toy Show. Nice. That's a great
That
show.
I think we'll be at.
Yes, we're gonna try. We're planning to. And thank you, Atomic Snack Bar. You guys are the monster bees knees as well. Though I can't see a Ouija board now without going no.
Yeah, see, that's good.
That's good.
We're providing a public service by doing.
We're trying
that
to
because,
keep everybody from getting possessed.
yeah, too many people mess with those, and then bad things happen. It gets crazy out there.
Yes, it can get bad fast.
I mean, you look at some of the stuff that you see in the news, people doing crazy things, and you wonder, right? Like some real crazy stuff. You wonder, did they mess with something they shouldn't have? I'm just saying.
it's
You know what I
possible.
mean? I'm Italian. We believe things. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
Andy, who is your favorite metal band?
Who was my favorite metal band? All right, metal. So Vane wouldn't apply that because they're not metal. Symphony X would be my favorite metal band. I love Russell Allen. He's my all-time favorite singer of all time. I worship at that man's boots.
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I haven't.
I've cried watching him
But I've
sing.
seen footage of you weeping at his shows. So.
Yeah. I've got so many pictures next to him where I'm so
Where he's like-
starstruck. Yeah.
Like, do you guys ever see that picture where that dog meets Pluto at Disney World and the dog's like
Yeah,
psyched out of his mind?
Yeah.
That's
me.
basically every picture of Andy with Russell Allen. So
Yeah.
if that's any indication, he really, really, really loves Russell
I
Allen.
love that, man.
He really does. We will be selling at the Xenia show. You need to stop by. Very cool. If we do make it out there, we'll be sure to stop by.
I think we will be there though, because I love the fall one. I mean, it's a long drive for us, but I like the scenic ride because it's the fall. So you get the leaves and it's over the river and through the woods.
Spooky stuff.
Yeah, spooky stuff.
People
more spooky
bring out
stuff
more
there.
Halloween and monster related stuff, I feel like. So
Yeah, agreed. So plus I can't let Warren get it all.
he's gonna appear there before you.
He's
He
gonna
always
get it all
does.
anyway.
He just goes like, and he appears.
Ouija board bad. You're right. I think it explains Menudo too.
It definitely
That's
does.
a good point. I mean, how else did Ricky Martin do what he did?
That's true.
I would have been a Menudo. It would have been all right to get kicked out of Menudo at a certain point, just to have had that
Yeah,
experience.
you don't want to be that weird older Menudo guy.
I only know Ricky Martin. I don't know anyone else who was in Menudo ever. I can't think of a single
No.
person's name.
No, I don't know any Menudo guys.
Meshuggah. That's a good band. It's what was the super drop down, the Jinjin bands.
Could be worse.
People could mess with GoBots. You're right. You're right. People.
He remembers.
Yeah.
Good job, Adam.
I got a lot of crap for saying that. People are like, "Hey, man, I like your channel, but stop talking about the GoBots like that." I'm like, "My God, I didn't realize you guys had such a following." It reminds me of when I went on. I did a show once in front of like a huge crowd of people who were really into 80s metal, and I, being the lead singer, I got to act like a pompous ass David Lee Roth. So of course I come out and I'm hyped up and I said some kind of joke about Crocus. And oh man, that crowd lost their minds.
I'm surprised they weren't waiting for you.
They were gonna.
You're lucky you had like no sleeves on. They knew not to come out and mess with you.
I was a little bigger then, but people were like, "Oh my
a little
God!"
more intimidating.
I had to diffuse that situation.
Like, I'm
right
just kidding. I
So-
don't like Crocus, but I'm just
I
kidding.
remember saying in the microphone though, I said that that I didn't realize every Crocus fan in the world was in the room tonight. You
used to say a lot of crazy stuff on stage, actually.
I mean, that was
because you would get into the element and you'd forget where you threatened to kick Jerry Only's ass while he was standing 10 feet away from
Jerry.
you. No, wait.
Doyle. I love Jerry. I would never
No.
do that.
No, Jerry was on the side of the stage. He said, he goes,
Michael Graves. I
yeah,
said
you
I
said-
wanted to fight
okay.
Michael Graves.
Yeah,
I
he
did
was
not
opening for the
I
Misfits.
don't listen to what she's saying. I love Jerry Only. Okay, I love
All
that
right,
man.
so here's the
And
story.
Doyle, I'm not stupid.
Yeah, Doyle would just snap you in half. Luckily,
So,
he's always
I
liked
said
us. So
Michael Graves.
okay, so all right, yeah. No, so he was opening for the Misfits at the Soundstage in Baltimore. And like it was crazy. Like they were on right before the Misfits. So it was just like packed. And it was just like the energy was great. Everyone was loving it. And then like right like 2 songs before the end, you were just like you were really feeding off the crowd because it was packed in there. And you were just like you said something that you said like I'm I'll fight Michael Graves or something like that.
I don't remember how it was worded.
I don't know the context of it, so this isn't an open thread or anything. This is just a tongue in this is a tongue in cheek thing where he was just like it came up somehow, and then he goes, "But I know better. I won't fight Doyle, and I won't fight Jerry only, or something like that." Jerry's on the side stage, like like cracking up.
Yeah, he was doing that.
Yeah, he's like, but then you did a cover of "Sweet Transvestite" from Rocky Horror Picture Show, as done by the 69 Cats. And while you're doing the cover, what's the line in the song? Was building a man with blonde hair and a tan. And you said, and he looks like Jerry only. Yeah. And Jerry
But I said a devil lock and a tan.
Oh yeah, devil lock and
Jerry only.
And he just cracked
Jerry
up.
loved that, yeah.
He loved it. When you guys came off the stage, he was like, they're like, a lot of bands open for us, but you guys are awesome. It was really enjoyed
Seal
that.
Of approval from Uncle Jerry.
Like they came out of the back to tell him that he was awesome.
It was a good night.
Yeah.
It was a fun night.
Yeah, it was a great night.
So that reminds me of the GoBots. That's how we got here. See, we circle back. That's what we do here. We circled back to the situation, and so that's how we got back to the GoBots. Yes. When I said I don't like GoBots, everybody who loves GoBots watches this channel for some reason.
They were like,
and they're like, "What's wrong with you? GoBots are great."
And now like, sometimes when we go out, people are like, "I didn't like that."
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish we would stop saying that about GoBots. I'm like, take it easy, man. It's just a joke. Okay, that's what I do. I'm a clown. Let's
go back. We missed one. Okay. Most overpriced vintage horror toy line out there.
Ooh.
I think I know yours. The Tomland mini monsters. You complain about them a lot.
Well, I mean, I get the rarity of them, but it's the price. I mean, they're so rare. I think, I think people are charging a little too much for the Remcos, the 3 3/4 inch Remcos.
So not that rare.
They're not rare. I mean, this
is the 80s. They were mass produced and in Toys R Us. And I mean, granted, there's not as many on the card for obvious reasons. And like having a nice clean card with a non-yellow bubble is a big deal. And that's going to drive the price point. But
I always look at it like this. I look at it like if you can go online and you can find this particular toy or whatever any day of the week. If you type it in and you can find it any day of the week on eBay, then it's not rare. That's how I always look at it.
How often do you see it?
How often do you see it? If you go to a toy show, or you go to enough toy shows and you see it at every toy show, is it really that rare? Probably not. It might be super desirable, but I mean, I know for the longest time everybody's talking about how like Scratch the Cat from the Ninja Turtles was like super, super rare. Oh my God, this is so rare. And then I started paying attention to how every toy show I went to, I saw 1 or 2 or 3. And I was like, it can't be that rare if you see it every single time you go to a show, or if you can go online on eBay and type it in and there it is. And you got 10 choices how much you want to spend for it. Desirable, tough to find, sure. But rare, I don't think it's, I think it's an overused term.
Rob Norwood says, I saw Kiss in 77, first rock show ever.
That is my dream concert. If I could have ever gone and seen any show, concert, tour in history, it would have been Kiss right there on the Alive 2 tour. That would have been it. So jealous to the maximum on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Ever heard Morrissey's song Ouija Board? No. I don't know too many Morrissey songs. I know like a couple of Smith songs. Morrissey's tough to take, but I love his stance on things. He's an animal rights guy, and so I love him for that.
And he does not.
But he hates Robert Smith, and I love Robert Smith. So this is it's a tough thing right there.
Heavy metal good.
You're only ever a Menudo for a Menudo. That's fantastic.
The adult nerd, that is great.
Menudo is delicious. Hey, you two, do you have a standard shopping plan when you head out? Do you have a different mindset between flea markets, antique stores, and conventions?
That's a cool question. I think with like when it comes to flea markets, it's like sometimes we have kind of a divide and conquer type of approach where we're going to cover a lot more ground faster if we split up. But for the sake of filming, we tend to kind of stick together when we go to the flea markets. For antique stores, we kind of just wander around, you know what I mean? And antique stores are tough because when you go into an antique store, 9 times out of 10, everything is going to be priced to the moon. So, you're paying top dollar because, this is somebody who went out in the wild or whatever, found it, put it in their booth. They also have to pay the overhead of the shop usually. So there's a lot that goes into it. So a lot of times in antique stores, the prices might be over what you could find on eBay, for instance. So with antique stores, we try to obviously find deals but sometimes we'll pay up a little bit for stuff that you just really haven't seen anywhere else. And conventions, it's just we just tend to
I have no idea what you're saying.
buy things. I don't know.
It sounds good.
we buy like I am impulsive and I have no self-control. So it's usually a lot of him trying to explain to me that I can find this thing for this price anytime, any day. Why are we buying it here? Save your money. We just got here. There's a lot of that. Which is good because if I was in charge of our finances, this would be a cardboard box. So
that's right. And it's a
styrofoam
box.
Yeah, instead we have a scuffed up crack house wall, which is a step up from a cardboard box. So
we do not live in a crack house. No. We live in a snack house.
It just looks yeah.
Pizza mood. Pismood. Pismood. Pismood.
Pismood.
Thank you very much. Pismood. Pismood. I've been in that mood myself.
Nicholas says, "Cat." I think we got so far behind, I forget the context.
You're a cat. You got
yes.
kitty ears.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Ray Clark. What's up?
Hey, Ray Clark.
I just can't see Andy in heels.
Sad thing is, he walks better in them than I do. He was in a Kiss tribute band,
among other things.
How do you think you bought all these monsters?
I can be bought.
Back to the live shows.
Or
I must
rented.
be dreaming, Richard says. We don't have a ton of opportunities to go live, but
this is super rare for
so
us.
that's why it's usually kind of random because we don't know that we're even going to have the time to do it until it's like 10 minutes before we actually go live.
Mm-hmm.
We don't like scheduling things because we just don't really know how the day is going to play out. We have crazy schedules and lots of stuff going on, but we try to do it as much as possible. And hopefully in the near future we can set up a schedule so this way we have kind of a more set day a week and we can do some more fun things.
Never gonna happen, but I like the idea.
Yeah,
Wheeled Warriors is way overpriced. I mean, there's a lot of 80s lines that in my opinion. Now, see, I just collect monsters, so but as someone who's around this stuff constantly, I see the prices of things, and it's a weird thing for me to see toys that sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars that, I used to see in clearance aisles back in the day, KB Toys stuff that, was like 2 for $1, and now it's like $700, and you're like, that's just crazy to me. But I mean, the demand, and then there's also the situation of artificial price fluctuation. It's probably the nicest way to say that, where things that maybe shouldn't be as expensive kind of get manipulated, market manipulation. Taco Bell Creature Crips. What is that?
It's I think it's no Taco Bell, like the toys. The I've heard of this.
That would have been my answer with the 3 3. Yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, the Mummy's always been expensive.
Okay.
The Mummy has definitely always been a tough figure to find. It's always been the most expensive from that line. So I understand the value of that because that was a short packed figure. It's always, I mean, that was expensive even way back in the day. Like when I was a little kid, the Mummy was still tough to find.
Yeah. I can't get it to open, but
the other ones, not so much. Oh yeah.
Those are cool.
That's past the era I collect, but they are really cool.
Yeah, like it's after the fact, but it's like at the same time, it's really cool that like these were available for, you know what I mean? Some little kid might have gotten that in a kid's meal and that turned them on to monsters. So
And anything that turns you on is a good thing.
Especially the monsters.
It's-
Let me go back up. We missed a couple. That would have been my answer. Was the 3 3/4
there a-
inch Remco monster
Is there a
figures?
family member you watched Universal Monster movies with as a kid? I watched with my grandfather back in the early 80s. That's a
awesome.
great memory to have
Yeah.
right there. So do you have an answer for this?
Um,
Did you watch?
I did.
Yeah?
Well, there was always horror movie. Like my dad would watch a lot of like whatever the ones that were on TV. You know what I mean? Back in the day, and I would just be in there watching them with him because he didn't like really watching cartoons, so we would watch like monster movies and MTV and like whatever he just wanted to watch.
Well, he specifically said Universal Monsters.
Yeah,
though. So
but I
not-
know that
not-
he was
you know.
really into like he loved Frankenstein. Frankenstein
so
was his
Frankenstein.
thing, and he had the big Frankenstein door poster I've mentioned before. So like, I'm pretty sure I watched them with him. I know my mom was kind of more the one that showed me like more sci-fi and slasher stuff, like slasher. I mean, like Michael Myers. She would show me a lot of the supernatural stuff, like Poltergeist. When those would come on TV, she'd be like, "All right, time to see this." So I think that's kind of where it falls in for me. And then when I was a kid, I saw Monster Squad because my dad rented it. And from Monster Squad, that's a great segue to be like, oh, well, here's these monsters. Let's check out where they came from. And then just kind of went from there. And you?
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been watching Universal Monster movies since I was a little kid.
Channel 56, WLVI?
Yeah, Channel 56, WLVI. I would watch that stuff on TV, and I was literally a monster kid from birth. So
Yes.
I got pictures to prove it.
He does. That 80s
So-
room. Do you guys collect this stuff or flip it or both? We're massive collectors. That is the number one focus at all times. It's just
That's actually what really confused a lot of people about this channel was they were waiting for early on they were like,
here's the comps.
put the
Here's
comps
what
on
we
the
sell it
screen.
for.
Where's the comps?
Yeah.
Why did you leave that on the table?
Why'd you leave
didn't
that?
buy
That
it?"
sells
I'm
for
like,
$100. It's
I'm
like, I mean,
I don't collect it.
we sell stuff. We sell stuff.
Yeah,
with
I mean,
obviously them,
I
but
pick things up that I know other people are going to want down the line because we do shows once in
Yeah.
a while. Not a lot of them, but we do
Yeah.
maybe four shows a year, maybe
Yeah.
4 or 5 shows a year.
if we
do
find stuff that we're like, okay, this kind of fits the people that we know
want stuff, yeah,
want stuff from us when they see us at cons, stuff people always ask us if we have, that's it. We'll pick it up at flea markets, yard sales, all while we're looking for stuff for the collection.
yeah.
Because I mean, let's face it, nobody makes, well, not nobody, but the average person like us doesn't make enough money to just spend and spend and spend and spend. You got to get the, that spending nest egg together in the first place. And a lot of times, if we want something big, we'll sell something else from the collection. But for the most part, when we're out, just like the yard sales, the flea markets and stuff like that, we'll pick up extra stuff. So we're like, okay.
Yeah, but primarily, like if I go to a toy show, I'm looking
Yeah.
for monsters for
Oh,
myself.
absolutely.
I'm not searching toy shows to buy stuff for
Yeah.
other people or stuff I know is like it's always for me. So that's
Yeah.
why if you watch any of the toy shows on here, on this channel at all, I'm only looking for stuff for myself, and I only collect movie monster stuff. So it's monster memorabilia from 50s era, like the Universal monster era into the 50s monsters, and so like the 60s and 70s toys. That's kind of where I stop after Remco. For me, it goes right up till Remco. I love all the Remco line of stuff, and then I stop like right after that. So that's the era of stuff that I collect. So everything else is, as much as I like it, and I think a lot of other stuff is really cool, I'm not rich, and that stuff is ridiculously expensive, and I don't have a ton of room, so it's like I gotta narrow it down. But I think a lot of other things are cool. But I do pick up stuff that I know will do well at shows that other people will like. Of course, I do that, but we don't have like I'm not on Whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
hey, what's up, guys? I don't even know Whatnot.
We're not on the prowl.
I've never even been on Whatnot. I don't even know. What
I know people
Whatnot
are always like,
does.
you should just sell that
Yeah,
on
like how come
Whatnot.
you're
We're
not on
like,
Whatnot? I'm like, I don't even.
what? It's like,
I don't know.
we'll just bring it to a show when we set up next time.
Yeah. What is the pumpkin plushie in the background behind him? That's the horseman I got for you, right over there.
No, the only thing they can see is that.
No, it's like over here. See?
Oh, yeah. That's it's I'm probably gonna get it wrong. I don't know if it's knitted or crocheted. And every time I say the wrong one, somebody yells at me. So I'm just gonna say it was a handcrafted headless horseman.
Yeah.
And Andy, if you watch the Halloween flea market video, Andy picked that up for me because I was staring at it all day and I wanted it because they don't make a lot of Headless Horseman stuff, and that's one of my favorite characters. So
Danny Kitty says, what is your biggest gripe about selling at cons?
getting stolen from.
Yeah, that sucks. That happens at every show.
Every single show. And
Every show.
I think it's like people just like they wait until they see we're busy and then they just grab stuff.
And you know what's funny? Like you would think people would steal something that makes sense, I guess.
But they just steal
It's
for the
always
hell of
the
it.
dumbest stuff. The dumbest stuff.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like,
although I did this one show in New Jersey last
we
winter.
won't name it because I don't want to.
I did. All right. So I did a show last winter, and I don't know how they pulled this off, but one person stole like 7 things.
I know who it
off
was.
the table. It
I know
was like-
exactly who it was. I know it was the guy that bought that box of vinyl from us. And if I ever see him again, I'm gonna have words for him.
It was
So
like-
hopefully we don't see him
it was
again.
like seven things. It was like, oh my god, like calm down, dude, take it easy.
Yeah, he
But-
was not a nice person.
All right, so that's the biggest
And he
gripe.
took advantage of the fact because that was when we were actually trying to raise money for Snacky's surgery. And
Yeah.
I had a thing on the table saying if you'd like to donate to help, everything that we're selling today is going towards Snacky's surgery. And the son of a bee had the nerve to still steal stuff from us with that on the table. So
That would be
watch
the-
yourself.
That's the biggest
Because
gripe.
I will cuss you smooth out because that's a line you don't cross with me. I don't, that is just a scoundrel thing to do.
Scallywag.
Yeah,
I've
like
been-
I don't care if you take from me, but if you take from my dog, I don't like you.
I've been working my way through the Dark Ride Drac catalog. Thank you so much, Atomic Snack Bar.
Thank you.
Really appreciate that. You may not remember, but an episode a few months ago, you saw an obscure line of small rubber aliens. They're outer terrestrial creatures.
I wonder if that's from Phil's show
It could be.
because that was where there was
A lot of times I'll say,
small
I mean,
rubber
I'm
aliens.
with the jigglers, not those, the rubber ones. I'm learning about them and trying to like figure out what's what, and thankfully, I'm got an expert who knows everything about that stuff, who's been helping me out learning that stuff. But if you've got information, anybody that's got information on stuff, I want to learn about them. I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I'm super fascinated by so many different ones, especially the ones that look like the Saucer Men, because that's one of my top 10 all-time favorite movies,
I think we
Invasion
have
of the Saucer
them-
Men. So anything Saucer Man related, I am like all in on. And I actually just discovered that there's this like Mumsy who's like, I can't show you, but he's like that big, and he's a Saucer Man, and I'm like, oh my god, I've got to find one of these things. So
Well, there's that the one I saw that I want is there's a Rustberry werewolf
oh yeah, it's great.
that's like this big and he has the furry werewolf tail.
Mm.
I'm like, I need one of those, but
Yeah.
the only one that I've seen was like $250. I'm like,
And that's a lot for
but you know
a
what though?
sticky piece of vinyl.
We did pay up for a very rare Dracula jiggler, so but that was worth every penny. It's amazing.
Andy's reasonable. Thank you. I like to think so. One of
Did
us
he pay
has
you to
be.
say that?
One of us has to be. This one's
I am a very impulsive person. I'm a
you're in a
what do the
band.
kids say? YOLO. That's
YOLO.
why I'm
Yeah,
always
YOLO.
broke.
I can't believe you just did that.
I don't
Did
know.
you say YOLO?
I know I should hit myself. What up, Glenn Page Music? Thank you. Ray Clark's loving. Oh, I went too fast. Give me 1 second, and because we read every single one of these, because we appreciate you guys taking the time out to hang on with us.
What up, Glenn Page Music?
Yes, what up? And Ray Clark loves the live shows. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Ray Clark. And Joker Freak, what would be both?
She likes you a lot, Ray Clark. Just so you know. So if you have wood paneling and shag carpet in your house,
Don't take it personally. He's doing a very stupid joke that none of you'll understand, and I wish I didn't either.
zebra stripes.
A very
spandex.
tacky X.
Oh, it's just one? It was
They
only
were-
one with the cheetah print? I figured there'd be at least
X,
3 or 4 of them.
X's.
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Or concubines.
Shut up. You want me to air out your dirty laundry? What would be both of your holy grail finds in the wild?
Holy Grail files in the you can't. I don't have dirty laundry, sweetheart. Because I just did it. What would be Holy Grail? I would
Such
love
a
to find the
dork.
magics. That's my Holy Grail. is the
Monster Magic Slate.
1960s Magic Slate.
Let's show you guys a picture.
It's
'cause
such a
this-
silly little thing that's got Frankenstein in bed, and like he's sick, and all the other monsters are surrounding him, and it's just the strangest,
it's really weird.
primitive looking thing. And you remember the Magic Slates? You would write on them and then lift the screen up, and it would erase. And you know, we all had them as little kids.
Trying to find a picture
And
because
there is
honestly, if any of you guys
there's a
ever
bunch of
helped
them. There's
him
like
find this,
there's like Monsters ones, Adams Family ones. I mean, we all had them. There's a billion different. There's even
Yeah.
Flintstones ones. Well, there's a Universal Monster one. That is my holy grail. So if I could find that in the
Actually,
wild
find a
or a
picture of
show, or someone out there has one and wants to take a lot of money or a body part, I'll give you one of mine or hers, however you want to work it. We'll work this out. Just let me know. But
All right,
that's my
so-
grail.
it's so rare that I can't even just find a quick photo of it. But just so that you know, this is what the general idea of it. These are the monsters
Yeah,
ones.
there's Universal Monster.
But it's like yellow, right? With the yellow back. It's pink background. I can't remember anything. But the Wolfman is sick in bed, right? Or creature.
no, Frankenstein.
I can't remember anything, but I know what if I
Wolfman
saw
standing over him.
it. It's a very funny Wolfman.
Yeah, I think it's creatures tickling his feet.
Mm.
It's such a silly.
It's a very odd
Yeah.
design, but it's
I think
super
Dracula's
cool.
over here, and it says like Dracula, like on
Yeah,
his
just
shirt.
in case you weren't sure which one he was.
It's great. It's such a great piece.
It's really cool.
That's my grail. That would be my.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'd love to find from my childhood, and then there's a lot, well, not a ton of stuff, like a few things. But you know, like I just really, there's a lot of monster stuff that I would love to find in the wild.
PJ Sparkles.
Yeah.
your
Honestly,
grail.
this
You
is
would
gonna
want a
sound
PJ
super
Sparkles.
cheesy, and you're probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm unfollowing her." But yeah, when I was little, I had a pink PJ Sparkles glow in the dark bunny plush, and that thing is expensive. You can't even touch one for under $100, and if you want one that's like not scuzzy, it's gonna cost you at least $150. And I'm just like,
Same with Flash.
I can't seem to find one in the wild. I see them at toy shows once in a great while, but it's always by like somebody that specializes in girl toys, and it's expensive as hell. So I'm just like, I mean, I can go buy a pristine one off of eBay for what people are charging for ones at toy shows. So finding one of them in the wild would be great.
a non-dirty scuzzy one.
Yeah, like preferably one
Like a
that like
nice clean
somebody
one.
just. I'm going to move on to the next question.
What? One in good shape. That's a legitimate
You're
answer.
not even talking about the damn bunny anymore.
I'm always talking about the bunny.
How would you rank Kiss drummers? For me, it's Eric Carr, Peter Criss, and lastly, J.R. Small.
Just Eric Carr. I mean, I love Peter Criss. Don't get me wrong. I do love Peter Criss.
Eric
but
Carr's the
it's like Eric Carr,
there's Eric
and
Carr.
then keep it going, and then Peter Criss, and that's it. I'm not an Eric Singer fan at all.
No.
Not even a little bit.
Plus, he's mean. Do you guys have a great Garloo in y'all's collection? Thank you, Mark. And Mark's one of our Snackulous Snacks members.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you. And Snacky thanks you too.
I have the two wind-up ones and the little weenie in the box one, which is super rare.
You got to show them.
All right, I'll show you.
All right. So while Andy is getting this, we got to find Andy's trying to fix the lighting while he's up too. That definitely will help.
Did it help?
It definitely did. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. But so we're looking eventually when we get settled, we're gonna find a really nice condition of the big great Garlow because he is awesome. Maybe even a big Lou. But for now, you don't want big Lou? He displays great though. All right, so Wind Up Garloo, I think, might be holding up a Pez right now. But we have this one. This is
All right, so this is like super rare.
the Garloo in a box.
Take them out.
It's like a little Jack in the Box type thing. And this is
Now, I'll be honest, we're all adults here. I've called them the dick in the box.
gonna get these
Right
flagged.
there. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna
But,
flag.
I mean-
check it out, right?
Got a very
Is that
obvious
not
aesthetic.
amazing?
Show them the lid too.
Oh, yeah, there he is on the lid. So you see how it says Garloo on the lid? Now, what this was if you were on the TV show Romper Room, I don't know if you guys can read that.
It's gonna be reversed, but
All right.
you get the
See how
idea.
it says advertised on Romper Room? So if you were on the TV show Romper Room back in the day, this was one of the prizes that they gave away to kids on the TV show, and this is from the era when Garloo first came out. So these are just crazy rare to find because it's made out of like nothing. I mean, this
It would take nothing for that to
if
rip.
you just like you would turn this thing to dust. It's like
It would crumble. You can't even like
super
put it
thin
back in the
plastic.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, you might be able to, but I wouldn't mess with it.
Yeah, it would
It just wouldn't
definitely
be worth.
put too much stress on that
So, but there
material.
he is. And now you know why I called him what I've got, right? I mean, seriously.
I mean,
I mean,
it's a
see,
hilarious little thing on it.
you know, what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't, it is what it is.
But it's
But there
awesome
he is.
at the
There's
same time. It's really
sticker of
funny.
Garloo on the back. So I think this is
Definitely
I've
the rarest
seen-
Garloo thing you have.
Yeah, definitely. Because I've seen, the
How many have you
mechanical
seen, Andy?
ones, just this one. Just this one. Now, how many have you seen is a different question, but a different answer. But
Next.
there he is. We'll put him in the box. So there he is.
But yeah, that's a really great question, Mark, because now we got to show a cool thing that we actually didn't have in
the
a bin.
adults only Garloo.
Oh my god. It's another romper room. Been watching all that stuff since I was little in the 70s. My dad got me into it, wrestling, the Lone Ranger, etc. Miss you, Mom and Dad. Oh, that's a really
My
special memory.
condolences,
Ray.
Ray.
Yes.
The creation of eBay redefined the collectible market rarity by the end of the 90s. Things that were assumed rare had dozens of listings every single day of the year. True.
It really did change everything.
True. Do either of you guys own a great? Oh, wait a minute.
That's funny. Spencer also yes, we have
I've got the two wind up ones and then this one. I had a big one,
small.
but I don't have the room for big stuff. So I
we had one.
sold the one I had,
Yeah.
and now once I've moved into where I'm gonna
We wanted a nicer one.
stay,
And it was
you
just like it was taking up so much room
yeah,
that we're like, when we finally get settled in a place where we can really display the collection,
I've got another one.
then we'll be in the market for like a really nice one. And that'll be the time because we can bring them home and
Mhm.
display them as you should be.
But I do have the two original tin wind up ones, and then that guy, the romper room one.
Then it's really awesome. I like the vintage look of it. It's awesome.
The guy who stole from you is trash. I agree.
I agree.
That's
Sending
that
love
guy.
from Kenneth. Thank y'all. You're gonna have to tell me how to say your name though. So I want to shout you out. But I know, is it Alheis
Alheis 22.
22? Shout out from Lansdale, PA. You guys are awesome. Get
You're
Kiki.
awesome.
Thank you. I think we've traveled
Get
through
Kiki
there on our travels through Pennsylvania. Easy.
Love your Monster Bash videos. See you at the October Bash. We'll see you there.
Awesome, Phil. We will see you there. It's our two favorite weekends of
It's
the
the
year.
most one.
It is.
It is.
Monster Bash makes me happy.
I want to find some Frankenstein stuff out in the wild and Bride of Frankenstein.
Nice. Anytime you find something,
There's
it's
a
just
lot.
like-
If you collect like later era stuff, they
Hmm.
made a lot of Bride stuff. They didn't make a lot of Bride stuff back in
Yeah.
the day. I mean, early stuff. There's the Aurora model, and that's about it for a while
Yeah.
until they started making Bride stuff again.
they're making a lot of
Yeah.
brides.
Now there's a lot.
If
I mean, they
you're-
made a lot in the 90s. Bride took
Yeah.
off. There was a ton
Yeah.
of Bride of Frankenstein stuff.
Like I
But
collect
not back in the day. She was like kind of like Metaluna Mutant. I mean, it was like
just once in a while.
yeah, very rarely did they ever make.
But now it's like
know.
every time they do a lot.
There's a lot.
I mean,
There's
I'm
a lot.
collecting these things. Let's see, it's right here. I'll show you. These are the this is done by Culture Fly. They're called the Little Wolf Pack. And what it is it's a little werewolf with a Halloween costume on, which they had me hook, line, and sinker on these, let's face it. Even to the point where Andy's like, I'm not even going to give you a hard time about these. Just get them. So they're not supposed to be out yet, but thankfully I was able to find a couple stores that put them out too early. And actually I had to buy this one offline, but it was worth it because I needed Creature. I'm trying to line him up so you can see it, where he's got like the little, and they have like the little buckets that match, which I think is so cute. And all of them are a little different. Let me just show you the other one that I can reach while I have them. This is the Invisible Man one, which, and then he's got the little Visible Man bucket. But like stuff like this line has a Bride of Frankenstein
Yeah.
one. And you're starting to see Invisible Man stuff finally, like,
yeah, they're finally making more Invisible Man stuff. That's another one that they didn't make a lot of
Yeah,
back in the day.
like there's a company that just came onto my radar called Whatever Makes You Happy, and they're doing a lot of stuff that's available at like Universal Studios right now that has a lot. They've got stuff of The Bride, they've got stuff of Invisible Man, like even Loungefly started making Invisible
But
Man
no
stuff.
Metaluna Mutant. I mean, they're literally
He's been forgotten about.
he is being left off.
He is really
People
being left
forget
off.
that like that's a Universal monster, just like I mean Monster on the Campus.
That's it. I mean, I doubt they make stuff for
No,
him.
but it's a Universal monster.
The monsters are Universal.
You know, yeah, but they make a lot of monster stuff. But there's
Yeah.
there's no Monster on the Campus figure.
No,
You
they
know, there's
they
nothing.
just
And that's literally still a Universal monster. Technically,
a Universal monster.
it's a Universal monster.
And Max the Metalhead says, "This is cool. Thank you for tuning in. Just want to say I love you guys. And would you and Amy be down for doing old monster movie commentaries or reviews? We may do. It's a little tricky because obviously with copyright stuff.
The answer is yes.
But yes, it's
The answer
just
is
a matter
yes.
of finding out how to do it. But we will."
Amy, any greetings from Cincinnati. Hello in Cincinnati, Jeff.
Thank you.
Our animals are our children. Told you guys, 100%.
Absolutely.
Lost a cat at 12:52 last Saturday.
Oh.
That I know that dude. That is like
That-
I can't even
I know.
imagine. I can't even imagine where we live. There's a guy who's in the next complex who has a dog that I absolutely love. He's my little buddy,
I love it.
and he's got kidney failure and he's doing terrible. And I'm crushed over this because I love that dog. And that's not even my dog. So I can relate.
We feel for all.
You know, as you know, if
animals.
you've watched this channel long enough, you know that we are,
Huge.
major animal
Yeah.
lovers. And so anytime we see them out in the wild, we're more concerned with like, oh my God, look at this cute pet, more so than like, there's a Garloo over there.
Yeah,
So
we could we've
we
probably
would
missed.
bypass all kinds of stuff because
Yeah.
there's a dog with the thing, but have you guys ever watched Cinemassacre's Monster Madness? Now that's is that the
Angry Video Game
nerd?
Nerd. Yeah.
Okay, I've seen a couple of his.
Yeah, we've seen some of his
I've
stuff.
seen a couple of his things.
We might have.
Yeah,
That's something like because we
I
didn't
know
watch like
he's
the video
like
game
super
stuff, but
popular, but I'm I better watch what I say here, but it's kind of like the thing with like Mr. Lobo, right? Like, see, I love Mr. Lobo, don't get me wrong, but he dissed the Monster Mash.
he's
and
never
I
gonna
was
let this
so
go.
offended by this that I had to confront this man on this.
It was a very
He was extra
friendly,
sweaty that day, I'll have you know.
as a
but,
very friendly and normal conversation.
I mean, because, and the thing is,
We
with
love
the,
him.
I think I seen one of the Cinemassacre things where he was like trashing the Invasion of the Saucer Man, or
And that
if
doesn't
it was
fly
either,
around
yeah,
here.
it was either that or Teenage Werewolf. It was one of them,
Mm.
and I was like,
It's the same reason we don't watch
Nah,
Mystery
bruh.
Science Theater 3000.
yeah, like
'Cause-
if you talk crap on those films, I'm not your buddy anymore because I love those
Yeah, we
movies. I love
Get
them.
offended when it
I
comes to that.
do. I get
Like you'd
offended,
literally
yeah.
like
Not that you people can't have a difference of opinion, of course, but I mean, God, like if you're gonna
We're
watch
just
there
like,
in front of
I
me
don't
and
know
be
if I can
like,
watch
this
this.
movie
It's too
sucks,
hard
this
to
is that,
watch.
these aliens are stupid, I'm gonna be like,
they're
nah, dude.
what?
Yeah, what'd you say? What'd you say?
We must defend the invasion of the Saucermen.
If I come across it, I will let you know immediately. Thank you, Joker Freak. Please
Yes.
do. Explain the deal with Fred Flintstone. Is that your dad or something? It is.
It is.
That's him in the screen. So
At
when it
one
pops
point
up-
in time,
Yeah, now he looks like a wizard. He kind of looks like John Lord from Deep
he
Purple.
looks
did.
exactly like John Lord.
So he's got a John Lord from Deep, like later era John Lord now, but he used to, most of my life, he looked like Fred Flintstone. So that's where that comes from.
Love to see you. Thank you so much for joining us again. And love
The
to see
best
you on live
monster-
again. And with the two best.
Monster Kids.
Oh, well, thank you so much. We appreciate
you.
it. Jeff says, mine was one I never knew existed. I found Monsters Pez dispenser at the March Great Ohio Toy Show.
Really? Monsters Pez? I don't think I've seen those.
Oh, shoot.
Whoa.
I know, I almost knocked the
Yeah,
whole
you
thing
gotta
over.
watch out doing that. Gotcha, Amy. It sucks when the cool stuff is so high you need a ladder to reach it.
All of it is.
Everything.
Everything's
This
too
one
high for
can't
me.
even get stuff off the top shelf at the grocery store.
No, I
Can you reach the middle shelf?
There's been many times where I've climbed the shelves and had to use like stuff to knock stuff off the shelf that I needed.
Ever see the 70s Esco Son of Frankenstein statue at Munch in the Wild? Dig your show. Thank you so much, JC.
Oh, is this John? I think it might be.
I have seen, I've seen some of the Escos. Recently, I saw the creature one. Where was I? It was the flea market, I think.
No,
Two
it
episodes back.
was,
Yeah, it was. 100%.
Father's Day toy show.
Yeah, I've seen it there too, but it was also at the
Oh.
flea market.
Oh, same.
It was like $700.
It was the same vendor though.
But yeah, same
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I mean, I've seen them around. I'm not a fan of those, and I don't have any of them. But they don't do it for me for some reason.
They're cool though, but we have a very cool Esco-esque statue on the way
Oh,
eventually.
Yeah.
that we will share with you.
Yeah. I mean, they're cool. I like the new ones more than the older ones.
Yeah,
You know, those custom ones that are being done right now of all the horror hosts. I love those. They're fantastic. Those are amazing. But the
monstergeneralstore.com.
yeah, the earlier ones, I don't know. You collect what you like. You know what I mean? There's, to me, for what they cost, there's other cooler things to put the money into. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, I like the creature one. I like creature anything.
Mhm.
But yeah, Javier Buster retracted the mess. That means
No, over here.
he was like, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna say this.
Geography says, "Oh my God, where did you find that Garlu?" I don't. You've had that for a while.
Yeah, that's well, there's a story behind that, but it's her story actually. But we'll leave that on
I
alone.
don't think it is.
It is.
I don't know anything.
Why
about
did
this.
I just read that Greg Garlow is Greta Garbo? Friday nights are wild. Garley needs to
Been a
go
long
back
week.
in his box. He's back in the box.
Oh, Romper Room Prize. Gosh, the old days were so cool. They were loved to see. They really were.
You know, my mom was on Romper Room. Or is it Bozo? Or
She
is
was
it
on
both?
Bozo.
I know she was on Bozo, but I feel like
She might have been on
I
Romper
feel
Room
like
too,
she
but I
might have
know
been on that.
definitely Bozo.
yeah, like old school creepy clown Bozo.
That's crazy.
Isn't that great? I would love to see a video of that.
right?
Amy, what got you started in collecting?
OCD, hoarder mentality. Just impulsively buying things and being like, these go together, right? But I've always loved like cute and creepy monster stuff, and luckily there is never any shortage of that kind of stuff, and I
No.
just keep buying it. I've been collecting for many years, and I also had a traumatic childhood type event where I lost like all my stuff, so that definitely created a monster because my dad and uncle put all of my belongings in a fire because my car broke down and I got stranded
You're
and I
glad you
couldn't get
asked this
home.
question?
Yeah. This is therapy session. So my dad and uncle, because I wasn't home for 2 weeks, thought I wasn't coming back, because cell phones weren't around or anything, and they decided to throw all of my belongings into a fire. So I have nothing from my childhood because of them. So now I just buy everything to make up for it.
I remember Romper Room, but don't know Garloo. Well, Garloo's 60s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't grow up with Garloo either. Although I kind of did because I remember seeing him when my dad would, take me to toy shows. I was always fascinated by him. I thought he was a great character. That's where I discovered a lot of different, 60s stuff because I obviously was not around in those times.
Yes.
But I kept seeing him when I was a kid, always thinking he was cool. But please show the Dracula Jiggler.
It's actually right up there under the green skull.
Should I do it?
Yes. It's
Should I do it?
amazing. And it's super duper rare.
All right.
So
I'll go get the Dracula.
we'll put back our Garlu in a box. No, Andy's Garlu in a box that I don't remember the story for. So where's Snacky? She's like over here behind me. Yeah, the Dracula Jiggler is awesome. And the crazy thing is it's still in its original bag. It's not like it has any cool card art or anything, but just the bag that kind of kept it nice. And because of that, it's like pristine. So it's really cool. And it's really big for a Jiggler. Obviously, there's a lot of larger ones, but this one is just insane. And we keep it
in a coffin.
of sorts. That.
Isn't he great?
Mm-hmm. And he's got. Yeah, I'll show you a little. Got his. You can see his cape still in the bag here. He's got large hands, very large. But here I'll zoom him in so you guys can see him. But isn't he great? He's heavy. He's probably like 2 pounds.
Yeah, he's great. Very cool. Very rare.
Very rare. You once filmed in a toy show that had some Kiss puzzles. I ended up calling the store and was able to purchase the Gene Simmons puzzle. That's awesome, Javier. I'm glad. And Javier, this says it was the episode Andy bought bought a mint Kiss trash can. That place is in, I think,
South Jersey.
it's South Jersey. It's not Somerdale. It's up the road from Somerdale. I think I don't know. It starts with a B or something. But yeah, that's a really cool store. Those werewolf characters are really cool. Aren't they awesome? Let me show them again real quick. But I have a Phantom one that's over there too. But yeah, and they come with like the little pajamas, like the 9-inch Remcos almost. But like they're cute little pajamas, and they got like the little things in the back. But once they do finally come out officially, I'm obviously going to be buying a bunch of these to do some blind boxes. So make sure to follow me at Vampy, VAMPI Vintage on Instagram. And if you follow me there, you'll see my blind box unboxings, because these are from blind boxes. So it's going to be quite a ride. We're trying to find Andy a creature one too, because he likes this one.
Nah.
He won't admit it on camera, but he does.
What are you talking about?
Have an Invisible Man action figure, but I can't find it. Invisible Man's a totally underrated
character. Really is.
And it was Claude Rains. He's like,
I wish there was more Henry Hull, Werewolf of Lead. See, that's another one, right?
Absolutely.
That's another one you very rarely ever see anything of, and it's like, they could make it.
Danny says, I would say Creature Soki is the GOAT of vintage creature toys. Do you agree? I would have to say
I would not agree. It's a great toy. I love it.
Everything Creature.
It's right there. I'm looking at it. I mean, I love that piece.
We have the Creature Soki.
But for me, it's the AHI creature.
Yeah, AHI creatures.
That's I think that is the male creature is just.
Yeah. And the little AHI creature Sparker.
No, the AHI.
The Walker guy. Looking in the one cabinet of stuff that we actually have out, because that's where a lot of the great stuff is. Penplax creatures, another absolute classic.
Was it show and tell time?
Yeah. I mean, of the few things that we have available to do for show and tell, let's do it. All right. Here is the Creature Soki. There you go. Go grab some more creature goodies out of there. And you have a Soki box to go with it, which is awesome. Yeah, Andy took that. Is the Mummy accessible?
What?
The Mummy model. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of really great vintage creature pieces. There's even a lot of cool modern creature pieces. So Creature's one of those characters that just really translates really well into just about anything they make. Love to see says, speaking of mummies, collected the entire Mummies Alive toy collection. Only one haven't found is the elusive, expensive. I will have to look them up. Angel says, how often do you have to make a choice between 2 or more finds? Have you ever overspent only to find something that is a grail? That's a great question, and it definitely does happen sometimes. I think that's a fear that a lot of us have when we go to conventions, especially when you find something early on when you first arrive and you're like, oh my God, I've been looking for this. This is awesome. Or you're like, this is really cool. I want to buy this. And then you buy it and then 2 rows over is your Grail, and you just spent that money. So we definitely, I'm trying to think of any particular instances where that's happened. I know it's happened, just in the sheer number of times we've been to conventions and
What was
spent
the
too much
question?
money. Well, this one, are you familiar with it? Speaking of mummies, collected the entire Mummies Alive toy collection.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Love to see who was wondering about that. Have you ever seen that one?
I mean, the thing is with a lot of that stuff, there's always those like foreign, like Star Wars has got those too. I mean, there's always the ones. I remember the Secret Wars was like that when my dad was heavy into collecting Secret Wars. Like there was like Iceman, Electro, and Constrictor were only released in a foreign country, and so they were like super hard to get here and stuff like that. And there's a Superpowers one who's kind of like a repaint of Superman. He's like super rare.
And then, how often have you had to make a choice between 2 or more finds? Have you ever overspent only to find something that is a Grail?
So, in other words, blew it all at the first table, and there was nothing for the later on in the show.
We've gotten better at it, I hope. But I mean, I've seen you.
No, but I mean, you can do that. You can do that
a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, Kane County, you can do that big time because, like, you got so many buildings. You're like, it could happen. Thankfully, it hasn't happened. I do strongly regret not buying some Monster Nicks that were carded. And that was like the first building I went into. There was like a carded Frankenstein, Wolfman, Kong, Monster Nicks. It was the first building, just got there. And I was like, oh man, I don't know. And then, of course, I went back and they were gone, as is always the case.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I don't think that's ever happened. I mean, that's probably one of the only. I mean, I've missed out on a lot of stuff, but I never like spent it all in one shot and then was bummed by the last. That would suck. Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be brutal, right? You spent all your money on the first building, then like building number 4, there's your Grail. Forget it. What would you do?
Things that we can't.
I'd be like, do you want a redhead kitty girl, or can I donate a body part? I'll give you my car, like, right?
Accept blood donations. Like,
I don't know. No, thankfully it's never happened, but hopefully it never does. Let's knock on wood. Pray that doesn't happen.
Wood, okay.
Oof.
What's up, Amy and Andy? What's up, John? Thank you so much for joining in. Ray says, "Oh, our dog and other cat are still looking for him." That is heartbreaking. That is so sad. Richard says, my parents took me to meet our local romper room host, Miss Louise, at the local Woolworth store in Edison, New Jersey. This would have been late 60s, and I was very small. I'm much bigger now. That is awesome, though. That is that's a cool experience to have right there. I think, like, because of when I grew up, it was mostly just, like, going to malls to see things, where it was, like, you go to the mall and there were like people in Ninja Turtle costumes, like doing Ninja Turtle things. And I think like there was times where we went and saw like some up and coming like pop star maybe sing at the mall, but I don't remember any of them.
I saw Christina Aguilera at the mall.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
and
cool.
You were like, ooh. What's up, Christina?
Yeah, I probably was.
Yeah.
I definitely was.
Do you remember the Mad Monster Party?
Although I mean, just to chime in on that last question, when I was a little kid, they used to have this thing called the Festival of Foods that was sponsored by Almax back up north. And they would always have these killer guests. And I met so many awesome people. I met like Macho Man Randy Savage there. He signed like my wrestling buddy.
That's awesome.
You know, which I eventually sold. So if you ever see one signed by him, it's probably mine. And I want it back. No. I hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, it was always cool events like back in those days. You could go to like now, they would never have that. Now it would cost you so much money. I mean, it costs you insane money to meet anybody these days.
Yeah.
So
everybody's like, oh, we can make money. You guys were, it's just like that meme. You guys were getting paid.
Yeah.
And now
in
everything
those days, it was like
is
free.
like,
Just show up and
yeah.
it was cool. Different times.
Days.
Do you remember the Mad Monster Party at all? I think that was I do. There's two. Are you talking about the Mad Monster Party, or are you talking about the Mad Monsters cartoon? There's two. There's Mad Monster, and then the cartoon was great too. It's got Creature from the Black Lagoon in it, and that's amazing. I remember both of them. So it depends on which one you mean, but they're both fantastic. Speaking of animals, we are flooding here in Indiana.
No.
Oh, no way. The animal shelter had to move hundreds of animals. They're in their fourth show. Oh, my God.
That is horrible.
Oh, my God.
If there's like any sort of like donation thing, let us know. That's horrible.
That's unbelievable.
Well, at least I'm just glad though that there's people that care enough
Yeah.
to help them and that are getting them to safety.
Yeah,
So at least
yeah,
that's
for
the
sure.
one silver lining about it, that there's good people out there helping them out.
I hope your house isn't flooding or anything
Yes,
like
and we
that,
hope that you are all right too, and your
everybody's
loved
safe.
ones.
What was your best find price-wise?
Living Dead doll. Original handmade Living Dead doll for $50.
I've had a handful of just mind-blowing, unbelievable
Yeah,
finds.
this guy just gets ridiculous.
Not lately, but I mean,
Yeah, it's been a while. Well,
back in the
everybody's a
day.
picker now, so
yeah,
it's
it was
like
different. But
you
back in
can't
the
just
day,
find cool stuff in the wild like you used to.
the best thing I ever got was those their Marvel inflatable pillows. I bought a whole trash bag full of them for $20, and I just bought them because I thought the artwork was cool, and they turned out to be worth like $12,000.
Well, they were salesman samples. They were never actually produced.
Well, the Hulk ones weren't. The other ones,
yeah,
had
that's
been
right.
produced, but it was the Hulk that was a big one. But I found like cool Transformer stuff. Like I found a Computron box set at 12:30 in the afternoon at a flea market for $20. I mean, just
Yeah.
it happens. It
Yeah.
does. It doesn't happen all the time. It's a rare thing, but yeah, once in a while it happens.
Found the first printing of London After Midnight for $1.
I found a Walking Dead #1 in the rain at a flea market for $1. I left all the other ones. They had 2, 3, 4, 5, but I was like, let me buy #1. So
You got a Hulk 181 for real cheap too.
I also in this town,
Yeah.
actually, also for $1. It
Imagine what
happens.
that's worth now.
It happens. I wish I still had it. Mystery Science Theater isn't really horror hosting, more comedy hosting.
True.
Yeah, they showed a lot of the movies I love though.
It was a sensitive subject for Andy. He's like, oh hell no.
What's up, Toilet Clogger?
What's up, Toilet Clogger? We will never forget you. That's for sure.
Man, I know what you mean with that. It annoys me every time I see the opening mention cheesy movies and showing
Right.
for the Black Lagoon.
It's like,
yeah.
what?
So you get it.
Excuse
I know you
me?
get it because you love a lot of the same stuff too. I've watched all
Yes.
your episodes, and I know that like we're cut from the same cloth because
We understand
the way
the
you talk about the
importance.
movies. I'm like, this guy gets it.
He gets it.
So yeah,
We should like do a co-host thing sometime. Talk about the greats.
John Lord.
John
It's
Lord.
true. He does.
He does look. He actually looks exactly like John Lord right now. Like last time we saw him, he looked like John Lord.
And I'm sure. Yeah,
He's
even more Lord.
More John Lord now.
Excuse me.
He's in his final form.
I found out after the fact that the Munsters Pez was custom made, but nonetheless, they're
Ow.
one of my most prized possessions.
Yep. You know what though? That's what's how you know when like you're just like a collector, that you just collect the stuff that you love, because sometimes the stuff that you love isn't necessarily the most rare, the most expensive or anything.
Oh yeah.
It's just stuff you love. As long as you're collecting stuff because it makes you happy, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I have a lot of random crap that I just love it. You know?
I've got a couple of like masks, that were just fan masks that I just think are
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
I've
we
got,
pick
like,
up custom stuff all the time that we're just like, this is amazing.
I've
and we
got
need this.
the mask from Famous Monsters #2 that Jim Warren signed for me.
That guy's on Etsy and he does
And I just
such great work.
love that. I love that mask, and that's
There's a lot of
fan
great people
piece.
on Etsy that do
A lot of talented
custom
people.
stuff like that, and I'm always on Etsy. Like, I would rather put money in the pocket of somebody like a small business any day of the week. So support small businesses.
MST 3K version of the Silent Earth is hilarious. 10 funny. I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch too many of them. I remember when it was on constantly on TV.
Yeah, it was always
But
on
it
late.
was always like, I don't know why. And
It was either a movie I just had no interest in watching, so I was like, or it was just one where I'm like,
I mean, I should have liked it because I love robots, so I should have liked it more.
like
than
the
I did, but I was-
characters are great.
But I was just like, man, I love these movies, and these guys are like,
Like, stop making fun of the saucer man.
yeah. Both of
of
you claim that you love the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Have either of you been
Oh.
him for Halloween as kids?
You guys always bring up my trauma. I never got to be anything cool for Halloween because my mom was a we have it at home mom. And she made every costume.
What has happened tonight?
Every
Oh no.
year. I was a gypsy like 30 times, which I don't even think you can say that word anymore. I was when I got like into my teens though, I started painting my face up like Kiss members and going out myself.
Hooker kiss.
Hooker Kiss. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're a girl. You can't just walk out there in a Paul Stanley costume.
Well, I mean, you could.
I mean, you
but,
could get a lot more candy, but
That's true.
but I did wear my own version of a Paul Stanley costume and took my brothers out trick-or-treating one year and I fell down the steps. That sucked. But
I, on the other hand, was a Ben Cooper kid.
yeah.
I
But
was
you
a
weren't
Ben
a
Cooper
creature.
kid. I was not the creature, but I was a Ben Cooper kid. So I grew up, I had Ben Cooper costumes, and so I was definitely a bunch of different monsters. I was Freddy Krueger once, but I was not any of the Universal monsters.
No, you were 80s
I was never
characters mostly, right?
No, only
You were Skeletor,
yeah,
you were Wicket.
I mean, when I was little, yeah. But then, but I'm saying from monsters, though. From monsters, it would have just been Freddy. I think was the only. I think it's the only time I was ever a monster. Anything was just
or
that
frauds.
One time. Now everything else was like Skeletor.
Yeah. Well, you were
like,
you wanted to dress up like those were the costumes that were in the stores. You were like, you wanted to that's what you and your friends were watching on TV, and you wanted to go out and trick or treat like that. So that makes sense.
Something like that.
Something like that. Toilet Clogger, what's your guys' favorite horror movies? I mean, if we broke it down to like monsters and then like horror, you know what I mean? Because even though it is monsters, are also horror, obviously. I'd say maybe outside of monster movies, just to make it interesting. What would be your favorite?
Outside of monster movies?
Because, I mean, we talk about our favorite monster movies constantly. I mean, I love the 41 Wolfman. Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Creature.
really, that's kind of like, I like a lot of stuff. I mean, but for horror movies, I mean, I like Jeepers Creepers. So I like Halloween, the first one.
Yeah. I like a lot of the supernatural horror stuff, like
that's
I love the Conjuring
Final
series.
Destination stuff's great.
Yeah, I love the Final Destination franchise is a really solid franchise.
Movies are good.
I love the Conjuring movies. I didn't like the Nun as much, but like the ones that have like the Warrens in them. Original Evil Dead
not
is
the whack ass ones.
No, original Evil the first remake that they did.
That's pretty
the
good.
Evil Dead one was good. But not the other ones. Like Burn and Rise, wasn't a fan of those. But yeah, I mean, like that's like we like a lot of different horror.
But for me, it's got to be like monster adjacent because you take Jeepers Creepers, he's a monster. Pumpkinhead, he's a monster. It's always
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat.
Sam's a monster. Or Sammy Kerr is also a monster.
Kind of monsterish, yeah. I mean,
he's a
really
supernatural rock and roll demon.
Yeah. There's got to be something there that's monster connected for me to really like that.
But
I don't like gore. I'm not a gore
we're not gory. We're not like big into like slashers. Not into gore at all.
Slashers are okay if there's like some
a story,
to it, but if it's if
all of a sudden
there's like
a little
guts
gore.
ripping out, and eyeballs.
But if like the whole story is just about like your entrails being strewn across the room, not really my thing. I gotta like
no.
But like what were the I like the Paranormal Activity movies. I'll admit it. I know that I thought they were good. I thought they were different for their time, and I really like. We watched Next of Kin recently. That movie's terrifying. The Hell House LLC movies.
I don't think it's terrifying, but I mean,
I love that kind of a jump scare. The Hell House LLC 1 and 2 are fantastic. I don't want to get too far off topic.
I know, and we gotta catch up. Dracula is beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
Great piece.
Anytime
Kismet, I'm waiting for Jason to appear. Where is he?
If you say his name 3 times, he might appear. Great to see you 2 live again. Thanks for doing it. You also have an awesome snowman collection, Amy. Thank you. And Andy's great Santa collection. How goes any new finds? We unfortunately our Christmas videos really were extremely detrimental to the channel last year. We got a lot of hate. We were called a lot of bad names.
Yeah. People don't like Christmas.
You guys have actually ruined Christmas for
not
Andy.
These people. These are good people.
No, not you guys in the chat, but everybody that was like literally, like he was so happy collecting these Santas, and whoever was commenting, like, this is stupid. I hate Santa. I'm gonna go watch another channel. Y'all are the one. You literally ruined Christmas for him. You're a bunch of Grinches, and I hate you. Like, you literally ruined. He wants to sell all his Santa stuff now. Like, I'm gonna have to hide some of it because he's gonna sell it all because you guys have ruined Christmas for him. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Anyway,
Let
not
that
you
sink in.
guys. You guys.
Not you.
Cool.
I'm just saying this. We have this for available for playback, and I'm hoping they watch it so they feel bad. That's my point. Love you guys. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Max, and we love you too. Hope to see you too at Columbus Sunday. Sometimes we're out there, so we never know whether we're going to be out there or not, but it's always good to see you. We
Happy
also need
Friday, y'all.
Oh, Friday, Galgorb. Thank you. Happy Friday to you. We need more Groovy Ghoulies merch. Amen to that.
Tough to find. I have the little guys. I have the set of little ones. They're like, well,
yeah.
How do you do this? They're like that.
I know it's like it's reversed.
Those
so.
guys. But yeah, there's other stuff. I got the album.
That's cool.
The album.
But it would be cool to see them in more, like to see them maybe get some new releases. I think would be cool.
Two of the costumes, one of the two of the costumes too, not all of them.
But I also back to just circle back because I got sidetracked and mad. Thank you. I love my I collect the little snowmen and the snow babies from Christmas, and then nobody can ruin that for me because I like them. And
I painted the Invisible Man. He was really easy. I would show it to you, but it's really hard to look at. You might be able to see him if you squint really hard.
That's cute.
Did you guys get the Super 7 Soakies?
We do have some of them, Spencer. We have
the creature,
the glow creature one, the Invisible Man one. We tend to just buy like whichever ones we think are coolest of the ones that were never made in the first place. Just because it's like Super 7 does, like, they're really good at that, making that stuff that, like, why didn't this exist in the first place? Like, they're really good at creating that. I want a
Dracula one.
Yeah.
If they made a Dracula, I would buy it.
Absolutely. But of course, with licensing, that tends to get left out of things sometimes. But hopefully, we'll see one in the future.
How many tattoos do you have, Amy, and which is your favorite? And does Andy have any?
Funny thing is, I hate my tattoos. I got them at a time where I was having an identity crisis, and I covered myself in the
Man, there is so much trauma that's going on.
It's not trauma. It was just like right when I turned 18, it was just like I thought it was cool, and I wanted to be a tattoo artist. That's why one of the main reasons I'm like, I'll just cover myself with tattoos. I just wish I had thought them out more and gotten. It's not so much the tattoos that I'm.
The pair of lips on your butt cheeks.
I don't have a pair of lips on my butt cheeks.
Yes, she does.
I just really wish I had planned them better and gotten stuff I actually love instead of just like.
I thought this was true confession time.
It is not. And I don't have any butt tattoos. Beavis. You're Beavising. Andy has none.
No.
He's come close a few times though.
Yeah, I thought about it a couple times, but then I was like, for what? No.
I've tried talking him into it many times.
I don't like needles.
It's not like that, but he's trying to explain it. I've almost gotten him a couple times to like get it.
Well, at this point in my life, if I haven't done it yet, what the hell is the point? You know what I mean?
You know what?
Like, I've never had a beer either, and it's like, what the hell am I going to start now? You know what I mean? Like, if I've never done it at this stage in the game,
we're just going to do everything in one day.
I can ride the
rest of it out. We're going to get you a tattoo, and then I'm going to buy you your first beer.
I don't think so, Satan. None of this is going to happen. I did do a Jello shot once with Tony Katane.
You did. That's a true story.
Anyway, moving on.
Surprisingly,
I mean, if we're having true confession,
she still liked him afterwards.
She did,
and
she also liked O.J. Simpson. All right, let's see.
I'm worried about you.
You should be.
Wait, when was O.J. Simpson?
How many? Okay, I really like Guillermo del Toro's new Frankenstein movie. What newer version of classic monster movies do you guys like? None.
We liked Nosferatu.
Nah, I didn't really. was all right.
You said you liked it.
It was all right, but I mean, if we're
so
comparing,
confusing.
no, the movie
They
itself.
don't compare.
No, the movie itself was okay. Like I like the Mummy. I like that new Mummy movie that
Ooh,
came out. I thought was great.
So that's your answer. to
but
the
that's
question.
not a Universal Monsters Mummy.
No.
It's literally just called the Mummy.
Yeah.
There's no connection between.
I loved that movie. I just wish it was called something else. I think it could, like if it was called like The Mummy's Curse or Curse of the Mummy or something like along the lines of like a curse, because it was a curse, but it wasn't a mummy movie per se.
Yeah.
Like she was in a shroud for all of 10 minutes in the movie, even then it wasn't like a mummy shroud. She was like wrapped in the things.
Yeah, I'm not a remake person. I'm a purist.
You are
I
pure.
like the originals, and
But that Mummy movie was great.
Yeah, but it's not a Universal Monsters Mummy.
No. Let's see. Where is famous diva Snackula? She is.
She's sleeping, but I'll show you what she looks like because I literally just took a picture of her.
So cute.
This is her right now. That's what she's doing right there.
Yeah.
Our
Our little angel. Do either of you have a Marzan or Sucker Man that when you were growing up? I did not. They are cool.
That was before my time, but I do think they're cool. My father's got like a few of them. A couple of them in the box. Like still.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I look at finding pieces like this. If it was meant for me to have, then I would have still been. I can't read tonight. You do this.
I look at finding pieces like this. If it was meant for me to have it, then I would have still been there when I came back for
Exactly. If it's meant
That's
to
a
be.
good way to look at it.
Yeah. Because
I prefer to beat myself up over these things.
Andy prefers driving himself crazy for days at a time with his what ifs.
Why did I do that?
I should have done that. I know better than that. And I have to explain to him, well, it wasn't your time to get one. When it's meant to happen, it will happen. And it
you know what you're talking about.
And he's like, but I wanted it. I should have bought it. I knew the time to buy it was when I saw it. It's all about timing.
I had a foot of water out here. Storm damage to my roof. I worked on. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I really.
Dude, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
We really, really hope that things get better really soon for you, and you're able to. Hopefully, the floodwaters start to recede, because that's.
Yeah, I can't even fathom that, especially for like collectors. I know a lot of people have lost, crazy collections because of stuff like that. It's unbelievable.
But yeah, we really hope that things start to look up for you soon in those floodwaters. Oh, that's terrible.
Are there any toy makers who can make any Monster Amy merch toys?
I mean, we have our little mini Drax. That's where we started. But if any toy makers out there want to make us, let us know. It would be really cool. There is one thing, but it's not of us.
That's not a bad idea. I might be able to sell some Amy inflatables. That's not a bad idea. We might be onto something here. Blow up dolls. I'm just saying it's not a bad idea.
You can drive in the carpool lane with them.
Among other things, it's not a bad idea. I think Gail Gorf might be onto something.
I think we should make little snackulas. Get a little snackula plush made. That would be so cute.
What is the rarest vampire made? The rarest vampire made. I mean, there's some, you mean like toy, like the Dracula toy? I mean, there's, the pencil set that we have is like super ass rare. That's like crazy. There's some, there's some, I mean, the rarest Dracula. That's a good question. It's a really good question, actually. I
mean, there's some carded AHI Draculas.
Those are expensive.
Those are pretty rare.
They're pretty rare.
I'd probably say that. I mean, obviously, I'm sure there's like some one-off stuff that would probably be more.
I mean, obviously, the movie posters would all be huge, But if you mean toy-wise, I would say the pencil set, the paint and pencil set. I mean, I can't think of anything that would be higher than that. Like Dracula-wise, I think that might be that. Have you seen Lee Cronin's? Yes.
Yes.
And it was great.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
That's a good one.
I have to watch the show tomorrow. Just leaving work to drive to another site to check on another security guard.
Well, we're hoping that all goes well, Ray, and maybe we'll see you on Sunday. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, cool people. My sister and I love your videos and look forward to
Thank
them.
you.
Thank you, Hawkeye Ringo, and to your sister as well. Evil Eye Bingo. What lunchboxes did you have as kids?
Oh.
Also, as a likewise dog lover, I just got a Dashin named Ringo.
Ringo.
Oh my God, I'd love to see him. I bet he's adorable.
Yes, we love that.
How snackulous. She's sleeping right there.
She's a sleepy little baby over there. And her birthday is actually coming up this month. And we're going to try to take her on a little adventure. So that we're going to go to one of her favorite places, hopefully, the weather permitting. But either way, she will definitely get all sorts of yummy food and lots of adoration and toys.
I had a ton of character lunch boxes as a kid. A ton of them.
I had Power Rangers lunchbox.
Power Rangers. I had a lot of them. I like all
I got made fun of for it too.
I had a Mad Balls lunchbox.
That's awesome.
I
like Power Rangers.
I had a lot of cool ones, a lot of character ones.
I was Gene Simmons one year. I believe I was 11. That's awesome, Joker Freak.
I have a sealed 1977 APC Frankenstein puzzle in the flat box. That's cool.
That's with the Kmart price tag.
That makes it.
Yeah.
The price tag makes it for me. I love when they have the old price tags. The box has the famous James Bama image. I know the one you're talking about. That's a great puzzle. Yeah. Great puzzle.
And cool having the price tag too.
The first Brendan Fraser Mummy movie is great.
That's a good one.
It is pretty good, that movie.
Yeah.
I do like the new one though. I think is But see,
like,
that movie's also not connected to Universal Monsters.
Yeah, it was more of it was very much a product of its time, but it was like a really good adventure movie.
But it's not Universal. That's the thing. It's just called The Mummy.
Technically
nothing. It's not connected to
the Universal. It's made by Universal.
It doesn't matter. It's not connected.
And the Mummy ride that's at Universal, it's not there anymore. Or is it? No, I think it's still there. The Mummy ride at Universal is my favorite ride. Like thrill ride, aside from dark rides. Even though it is technically also a dark ride, I love that ride.
Technicallys.
I love that ride. It's so much fun. But it's kind of a roller coaster. You'd hate it.
Have you ever seen I went on that ride.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Did you freak out?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the 1982 film It Came from Hollywood? Hosts were Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, Gilda Radner. I have not seen that.
Huh.
I have not seen that. I was also the Pink Panther when I was 8. It's a cool character. I met some dude at a toy show. He was sitting behind us at a toy show, and that was what he collected. Was Pink Panther. He was the first Pink Panther collector I ever met. That was his whole.
It's neat to meet people that
have their own.
Just collect something kind of a little different. Off the cuff. I love that. I think that's such a cool thing to do. I had a big stuffed toy that was pretty much destroyed anyway, so my dad cut it up for a costume. That is a really cool way to repurpose something. Like, that's awesome. That's cool that he thought to do that.
Did you ever try to get another one of that same stuffed Pink Panther?
That'd be cool.
Great advice. Collect what you love. One of my favorite pieces is a complete Colorforms Castle Dracula Fund. That's great
awesome.
Set. Great set.
That is awesome.
And how to take care of your monster book. How to take care of your monster. Yeah, replacements of childhood stuff, the best. Yeah, that Colorform set is beautiful. That might be the best Colorform set. I mean, the Kiss one's great for what it is, but I think the Monsters one's cool too. Castle Dracula one's up there though. What a great set. Hi, Nini. Hope you are having a great live stream. I just hopped on. So excited for the Glendale show tomorrow. I wish I was going. Oh my God, you're gonna have the best time.
Baroness, I will be watching your Instagram so I can cry. I wish I was in Glendale.
Yeah.
But you have an awesome time. That is gonna be so much fun.
I'm super jealous.
We will definitely make it there one year though, and we'll all hang out. It'll be fun. Came to the stream to ask about your rubber jiggler collection.
Wait, prayers for Indonesia, another big earthquake. Oh man.
Oh my God. These earthquakes are getting crazy.
Forget those people. Keep the Santas. No, look, the thing with the Santas, I am out of space. Okay. I'm out of space. I've got too much stuff and some stuff needs to go. It does. I cannot collect everything.
I think once we're into, we're in a place where we can display stuff and Christmas time rolls around, you may feel differently.
No. Absolutely not.
Okay.
Number one, I'm at the point in my life where I don't need I don't need all of this stuff.
I'll be hiding a few.
She's the hoarder one.
I'm the nostalgic
I'm
one.
not the hoarder one. I
The
need to
sentimental one.
scale down, slim down, just keep the stuff that I absolutely love to death, and that's it. So the majority of the Santas are going soon,
But not all of them.
I will be keeping a few, just like Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
I just sold all my blow molds. I kept like 3 blow molds, my like 3 or 4 favorites. I think I kept 4 favorites, and I sold all the other ones because, you know,
Blow molds take up
I
a lot of
don't-
room, though.
I don't need
A lot.
I don't need all of this
You
stuff.
can't
It's
just,
too
like-
much stuff.
They don't pack into anything.
Too much stuff. Amy, don't get rid of your vintage Valentines.
Oh no, no.
She ain't
that's
getting
it.
nothing.
The great thing about vintage Valentines is they take up no room at all. You can have like one little tiny one of them mini bins and just keep adding. I mean, I store them better than that because some of them are. I mean, even the most rare Valentines, as far as the ones that I collect from like the 60s, those ones aren't really like I could replace most of them for under $50, like a piece, even though most of them aren't even that high. But yeah, I love those, and luckily they don't take up a ton of room. Same with my snow babies. Like, so luckily the holiday stuff that I collect is really small, because the other stuff that I collect takes up a lot of room. But my Valentine's Day stuff, my Christmas stuff that I collect, luckily doesn't take up a ton of room.
Have the best ones anyway.
And then I came to back to the Rubber Jiggler collection. Where are they? I think they're packed away. Are they packed away, or do we still have that one bin out? I think there's a bin, like a small little mini bin that I have mine packed up in with the tissue paper, but it's one of those like long thin bins, and I don't see it.
Just some random ones around here.
Yeah.
We'll circle back to
Yes,
this.
we'll circle back.
Some people suck, collect, and show what you like. There isn't much groovy ghouly merch to be had, sadly. Yeah, they didn't make a whole lot. I know there's a coloring book. Actually, I mean, there is something, not a lot, but there is some other things. I think there's a magic slate of them too. I think there's a couple of puzzles. I know there's little figures because I have them. The costumes, the album. But yeah, not a ton. Where are we? Favorite Universal movie monster? Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Wolfman. I'm a wolfie girl.
The Dan Metheny Show. Hello.
Oh, Dan was with us on our last
He
live
can
stream.
impersonate Beavis and Butthead.
Yes.
That's the way to her heart right there.
I will always love Beavis and Butthead. I just think they're endlessly hilarious. And even the modern ones are great because Mike Judge is just a genius. He's a genius.
What is your go-to to look for in a monster? Whatever the Creature from the Black Lagoon is.
I mean, like the classic Universal monsters, obviously, like they're extra special. Just the makeup, that atmosphere from the movies, like it's a perfect storm of things. So I think just the Universal monsters are so like holy to us because they were a total package. The way they were presented to us, like the actors that portrayed them were incredible.
Outside of Creature, all my favorite monsters are all the AIP monsters, more so. I mean, I love all the Universal monsters, of course, but for me, my favorites are all the AIP, guys. The Invasion of the Saucer Men, Teenage Werewolf, Teenage Frankenstein, It Conquered the World, all that stuff is
Paul Blaisdell.
Anything he did is fantastic to me. That's my favorite stuff. I love all the AIP stuff. She Creature.
Yeah, there was something like obviously I grew up with the Universal monsters. I will always love the Universal monsters. They are sacred to me. But the AIP monsters really do not get enough recognition. Like they're like there's a campiness about them, but they're also like really well done at the same time. It's a perfect mixture of like that realism and campiness like together. And it's just those movies are just they're timeless. I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but they really captured that time, that 50s drive-in scene, and like it just feel like even though I didn't get to experience it, that like that's the closest I'll ever get to it. You know what I mean? So That's what we
What's
look for
up,
in monsters.
Graveyard Game Yard?
Graveyard Game Yard, what's up?
Love you guys from Canada. Hello in Canada.
Thank you, Aaron.
And
Hey, Ron.
in one of your vids for the Veronica film, your new content is amazing. Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
Thank you so much. That's a real throwback. That was a crazy day. That was such a crazy day, but it was.
Which one? The New York one or the Philly one?
It probably would have been the New York one. I feel like it might have been the New York one, but the New York one was a great night. That was a great night, and Glenn was in a great mood, and he was like cracking jokes, and like he was just like really personable that night. Philly, not so much.
Amy, I would love to see your artwork sometime. It's cool you wanted a tattoo. I thought about
Thank you.
doing it too, just never got around to actually doing it. She's actually a really good artist.
I'm not.
You know, she is. Why are you lying on here? It's ridiculous.
Was decent for a
She's
while.
really good. I'll show you guys
but
some. Follow me on
have
Instagram. I'll post some
carpal
of her stuff.
tunnel now, and I can't like I
Wow.
used to.
Is there a bozo nose around here? Because I'm gonna put it on.
But yeah, I did
never
tattoo
got-
my entire leg, and if there was any slightly graceful way to show it to you, I would, but I'd probably knock this whole damn table over. So I'm not gonna do that to you guys, but maybe I'll get brave and post a picture of it one day.
I never got permanent tattoos because I didn't know what I would still like decades later. Ironically, as a kid, I loved ink tattoos. You lick your skin and press the paper hard. Now those I
Those
had.
were so fun.
Those I had,
They
yeah. They would come on the fruit striped gum.
yeah. Now the
They would
funny
just
thing
smear
is
ink color
yeah.
on your
Oh,
arm.
it's
wasn't
like
even
it
an
was just
image.
a blue blob whenever you do
Yeah.
the fruit stripe. But I actually have a funny story that kind of ties that all together. With me tattooing, actually, when me and my brothers were little, we would obviously get the temporary tattoos from the grocery store, and my dad would always sleep in because he worked late. And during the summer, we'd be hanging out, and my brothers and I, we would cut out the temporary tattoos, and we get the sponge and be like, you know. But one day, my youngest brother decided that he was like, because he was the little one, he wanted to like, you know, really outdo us, you know, and be cool. So when we weren't paying attention, I think we were still eating our cereal, me and the older of the two, he took an entire sheet of Pokemon temporary tattoos and he stuck the whole sheet on his chest. And he started like, he comes in, he's like, "Hey guys, look." And we're like, "You did the whole sheet." Like, that's gonna freak out because he literally, it's summertime, so like we're at the pool at my grandma's a lot, and he put the entire, like there was like 30 Pokemon on this thing, and he just covered like from his like collarbone to his belly button in Pokemon, and we were just like, and he just like peels it off, and we're like, "That's awesome." But it was funny because like he had. The other one pointed out, he's like, "You have Pikachu next to your nipple." Like we thought it was the funniest thing in the whole world. So when the older one got bigger, he goes, "I need a Pikachu on my chest, like for him. Like that's a tattoo I want to get for him. I want to get a Pikachu on my chest. I want you to do it for me for my birthday." So I tattooed a Pikachu on his chest for his birthday for our
That's
other
funny.
brother. So I feel bad he's still walking around with that thing. I hope he got it redone. It probably wasn't very good.
The good thing, you know, at least you were smart enough to not like, because like a lot of the tattoos that girls get today, like at least you kept your
I'm
boobs
like,
clean.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing for a living, so like,
Yeah.
I need to be able to like wear it. I mean, I got some on my hands. Like, I've got this for my sister, and she never got one. But
I've seen
my
like
bad.
your chest is completely not
Yeah.
tattooed.
so it's like I could
I've
wear
seen-
like this.
yeah. I've
I
seen
almost did.
with dragons. I've seen like a
Yeah.
girl that had like a dragon right here
Yeah.
with the
I-
wings that came up over the
Yeah,
boobs. I'm like,
I'm
that's
so
crazy.
glad I was terrified to do that.
yeah, my God.
I mean, I
good thing you
definitely
didn't do that.
Got a little crazy. Like I have a tattoo on my foot that's dumb, really dumb, and like I went a little crazy, obviously.
But you kept the stuff that was important to not be.
Yeah, I'm
tattooed
like, I can't
untattooed.
tattoo
Yeah,
my chest. I'm not like I did, you know, my bats like over here. So it's like, but
because that would have sucked.
I love my bats.
don't
I
think
just gotta get
would've
them
talked to
redone. You know, like, no.
you. I think we're talking to you right now.
Where the hell were we? Primal
Dark Shadows was
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite. Good stuff. My mom loves Dark Shadows.
That's awesome.
Coming home from school and watching after mom's soap operas. My mom is a huge Dark Shadows freak. She loves Dark Shadows.
Andy
Movie-
blew up down there.
I don't know.
Yes, Galgor.
That's unnecessary.
No, it's necessary.
Completely unnecessary. Checking you late because YouTube notifications never show
Oh!
up on my end. Hello,
What's up?
four-color flop house.
How you doing?
I think I'm gonna move in there soon. I'm gonna move
We
into the
may
flop
see you
house.
this weekend. Graveyard says, just now
not
seeing you guys
are
alive.
Just finished my stream about 20 minutes ago.
I know we gotta.
I didn't get any notification for that.
I know. We like
I
suck
have
at
it set on
setting
my
up.
phone.
I don't know how to like make it go through my phone though.
When do you do them? Do you have like a set time, or are you like us where it's just like whenever?
Mm.
Lincoln Draculas are pretty rare.
Oh yeah, we
I have one.
Yes, we have them all. We have
them.
a carded Wolfman, and then the rest are loose, right?
Mhm.
We don't have
He
Hunchback.
might even be here.
Oh yeah, let's.
Mm.
Oh, Andy brought out a box.
No, wait, we have to get through.
Okay.
We're way behind on
Yes,
this.
we're gonna catch up, but stay tuned because show them the box real quick.
No, I don't know what's in here.
Just give them a sneak peek of those
I
things.
don't know what's in
There's a
this
lot
box.
of HIs.
There could be
the
an
very
Amy
least.
blow up doll in this box.
There's
I don't
not.
know.
Well, there's a Lincoln Mummy.
All right. We'll get to it.
Kentucky here, Percy. Thank you so much for joining in.
Hello in Kentucky.
And love to see said you could open a new tote box and share with us the contents every live show. Would love to see. That's a great idea. Love to see. We should definitely do that because we've got enough of them. It'll be like how Raymond Castile has his basement of horror. We have our living room of horror because it's literally
the
a
living
horror
room of doom.
Yeah, it's the living room of doom. It is very much a horror situation in here, but got some cool stuff and we will share it with you guys as much as Raymond does, but his are insane. Happy early birthday, Snaggle. Thank you so much, Joker Free.
There he is.
There he is. The
Yeah.
Lincoln Drac.
We've got glare.
And he's got a lot of blue eyeshadow. 4-color flophouse. The box set that I was telling Andy about a few weeks ago is Cold War Creatures, the films of Sam Capsman. Creature
have
from the
that.
Atom Brain. Oh yeah, I think we have that.
It's over there.
I just saw. Oh, it's over there now.
Mhm.
He moved it, but I did see that recently. Kung Fu lunchbox here, nice. Graveyard says when I was in kindergarten, I had a picture my mom took of me at the bus stop, giving a shit-eating grin, holding up my Empire Strikes Back metal lunchbox. That thing was so damn
Do
cool.
you still have that picture? Because if you do, that's
awesome.
fantastic.
That's awesome.
That's the kind of stuff you gotta have.
Yes.
Are you all excited that the stores are starting to sell Halloween stuff?
Yes. I have been.
Best time of the year.
Yeah, it's that glimmer of hope when it's still too hot out. It's like a little orange glow reminder that the weather's not always going to be miserable and that you're not going to walk outside and sweat every day soon. And that is such a great feeling. I've been stalking the spirits near me to find these. Just in case, I'm going to show them again, just in case anybody hasn't tuned in yet. I can't reach the other one right now, but I've been stalking these. These are Culture Flies, Little Wolf Pack, and of course it is an adorable little werewolf with a Halloween costume on, and it is all Universal Monsters. And I think there's some conflicting information out there about whether the Chase ones are. Because if you look on Entertainment Earth, it says that the Chase is a Michael Myers and a They Live one, which makes no sense. I was like, why would they do that? But if you look at the silhouettes on the back of the box, it actually looks like there is a grayscale creature and a Frankenstein, which obviously you see that, those being Chase figures for certain things nowadays, but it's cool. They have like these little things that go over the face. They're little masks. And of course, this one is full coverage, but they're super cute and they're all blind boxes. They're hard to find. They're actually not supposed to be out yet, but I was lucky enough to find some that had been released. And so I'm excited about tracking down the rest of those. That's my main focus this year.
What about Hammer Films The Wolfman? I like Curse of the Werewolf. That's my favorite Hammer werewolf movie is Curse of the Werewolf.
That's a good one.
Film. I have it came from Hollywood on my server. We can watch party. Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I've never seen it. I had a friend who received the least wanted Maurice lunchbox from the Bee Gees and hid it in a bush every day before school because he was ashamed.
Poor kid.
Was he the least?
What?
More so than Robin? See, I would have thought Robin Gibb would have been the least favorite Bee Gee.
That is brutal.
I didn't think
Spencer.
it'd be Maurice, but that's a great story. That's
That
a
is
fantastic
that is
story.
great. Hopefully,
I always thought Robin was the corniest one because it was always with
yeah.
the I started a joke. It's like, what? Shut up.
Joker says he has Pinky in storage. Pink Panther. I'm awesome.
Are you guys going to be at Allentown on Sunday? I'm vending for the first time. Pizza Rat Collects. Hello, Pizza Rat Collects. I don't know. I'm
What's in Allentown on
the
Sunday?
toy show. The toy show's Sunday.
Oh, the Allentown Toy Show. Oh my gosh.
I'm
We've only been there.
I'm not sure. It's possible. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's just so many things I gotta do. I gotta get done. It's tough. I never know until the last minute, but possibly. Yes. And if I'm there, I will say hello to you. Yes. And I hope you do really well at the show. Yes. It's a great show, great promoter. Yes.
Fantastic. If any of you guys are in the area, go to the Allentown Toy Show on Sunday.
Great show.
It's actually in Schnecksville, Pennsylvania. But I don't know if they have both buildings open, so definitely check when you get there to ask if they have the second building open. So there's always a lot of great vendors in there too. But definitely go, and if you're in the area or even within driving distance, go check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff there.
Yeah, it's good people.
Yes, great vendors.
Pizza Rat will be there.
Pizza Rat will be there.
Are you guys gonna be? Oh wait, how tall are you? Just about 5 feet.
Well, then I'm 3 feet.
No, I'm 6 feet tall.
Yes.
Yep, 6 foot, all American man,
all Italian man.
All Italian man. I messaged you the other day about setting up that Discord channel for you guys. Whatever night is good for you guys next week will be good for me, except for Tuesday and Friday. Who did you message? If you messaged me, I apologize in advance.
No, this time it's me.
It was you. Okay,
I've been working
because I'm like I don't know
nonstop, so it's been a little crazy. But yes, we will definitely follow up on that. And Percy wants to know if I have a she shed that Andy has to keep away from. I don't even have like a place to set up any of my stuff right now. We are living for maximalists, we're living very minimalist at the moment.
I'm eliminating the maximalist thing. I'm no longer a maximalist.
Anyway, I have no place to put any of my stuff right now. I have a she storage space, but we share it because we have a lot of stuff. But a
she shed.
I wish. I don't even have a yard. First said Universal Monsters and Love Wolfman. Yes.
Amigo, Universal Monsters and Monsters are well done. Collected them all. What did you think of them? I think they're cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
They're really cool. There's a lot of great products being made right now. There's so much great monster stuff that's come out that it's like, wow, I can see. I mean, some of the Super 7 stuff's amazing. Some of the NECA stuff is amazing. Like, there's so many great. It's a great time to be a modern monster collector because, man, back in the day, there really wasn't a lot of stuff. And now there's a ton. There's a ton of monster stuff to collect now. And there's new stuff coming. It seems like every month there's like some new monster line. It's great.
Nice. And great channel. Thanks from Arizona. Thanks.
Hello in Arizona.
Birdie Z. Do you guys collect any Godzilla pieces? Some stuff.
I have a couple of Godzilla things, not too many, but I do. I bought that mask recently. If you saw that in the episode, I love that thing. That thing is so great.
Snackula is not a fan.
I do have a couple of like vintage Godzillas. Yeah, like I've got the bendy one from the 70s and like just like a couple of random Godzillas. Not too many. I love Godzilla, but I don't have too many. I have the complete series of the original Dark Shadows on my server. I took all in and out the intro and credits for every. Isn't there like a missing episode? Graveyard Game Yard. Isn't there like? I thought I'd read that there's like 1 or 2 or something that's like missing, right? Or a few missing episodes.
So it plays like one long show.
Have you seen the Jack Nicholson Wolfman film? Yeah, it's not bad. That movie's pretty good. Are either of you fans of the TV show Paranormal Caught on Camera? I've never seen that. She would have watched that.
I used to watch a lot of paranormal shows back when they first started kind of coming out. But then when there was just like so many of them, I was just like, I started to lose interest after a while because I'm like, nobody's really catching any. Like, nobody's really getting any concrete evidence. And I kind of lost interest because I'm like, it is hard to get, to kind of capture that stuff. But I'm like, I can go get this evidence on my own. So. Because I was doing some ghost hunting, way back. But
I do still have that Empire Strikes Back lunchbox, which that's awesome. You got to post that. I believe it's hanging on my mom's wall.
Yes.
You gotta share that on your channel. That's just amazing. Notifications. If not, check the bell icon for the notifications.
I'll have to check that.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Do they have a lot of comic stuff up there? I came up on a comics page, so I follow. So just curious. I think Andy walks around more than I do. Is there a comics vendor there?
It varies. I don't want to definitely say because it does
Yeah,
vary.
it's
He
not the
always
same
has
exact
different-
vendors every
It's
time.
not the
Yeah.
same people every time, which is good.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
But I mean, if you're close enough, it's definitely worth going and checking out. Either way. Maurice was bald. That's what the problem was.
What was it? What did he say?
Maurice was bald. That's what the problem was.
Was he in the 70s?
I think it was
Is he
starting.
bald on the lunchbox? I don't remember. I can't remember.
I don't think
I've
there was
seen
much
this
hanging on
lunchbox,
at
but
that
in
point.
my mind, I can't.
We're gonna need
see
a
it.
point of reference on that one.
Yeah, but Robin was like the corny one. You know, every time what Robin.
I mean, Barry was the coolest, and I love Andy Gibb. But
with the fucking finger in the ear
yeah,
every
it's
time. Like he could not sing without his finger in his ear. It's like, what are you here for, Robin? What are you here for? You know? Which at the end of the day, it was the Barry show. I mean, let's call it for what it is. It was
They were
Barry's
just
show.
back
Barry
then.
was the star.
Barry was,
You know, he was the best looking one. He had the best voice.
Had
He
the
was
best
the
hair.
talent. Yeah, I mean, it's Barry Gibb. That's
Barry
it.
Gibb.
Barry Gibb and his two bozo brothers. That was like a situation where, like, I'm sure their mom was like, "You have to let your brothers be in the band."
But
you know, Barry
we
could have
like
done it himself.
Andy Gibb too.
I love Andy Gibb, but he wasn't a BG.
I know, but we're just like while
He
we're talking
should've
about
been. They
we're
should've
while we're
just-
talking about the
They should have
brothers, we
kicked
don't want to
Robin's
just.
ass out and put Andy in, and then
That's-
they would have been.
That's a fact.
They would have been unstoppable.
Yeah.
They would have been a force to be reckoned with.
But the thing is, Andy had a successful solo career, whereas if Robin had to go solo,
But you know
he would
why?
have had.
You know why?
Yes.
Because Barry wrote the stuff for him. Because Barry
Yeah.
was an amazing talent.
He wrote stuff for a bunch of other people too.
Barry really rules.
Do you still have the thrill of hunting, or do you get burned out? I feel like I get burned out, and then a great deal of fires collecting up again. Yeah, I definitely zombie. It's easy to like start to feel burnout. I think I feel burnout sometimes when I'm just time after time just not finding anything good. Especially with going to the flea markets. Like everybody's always writing us like, "Well, the flea market is that? It's amazing. I'm gonna drive from Timbuktu to come to the Columbus Farmers Flea Market." I'm like, I wouldn't. I tell people all the time I wouldn't. And it's easy to think that these flea markets are incredible when you're not going to them every week, because there's so many people that go to these flea markets and most of them are resellers. So your chances of finding anything aren't good. So I just recommend don't drive far. But like getting burned out, we go there so many times and we don't find anything. Like it's hard sometimes because you're relying 100% on who's setting up.
I mean, I agree with what you're saying, but that's not what he's saying. He's saying you still have the thrill of hunting
Oh.
or getting burned out, meaning like, and I would be the polar opposite of that. I love going.
I love the uncertainty.
That's the part I love the most, is going and actually looking for these things and potentially finding something awesome to add to the collection. And I think why I don't get burnt out on that part of it is because of the fact that I only collect very certain specific stuff. I think if I was collecting a ton of different lines and all kinds of different things, it's easy to get burnt out because it's so much. Number one, you're spending so much money, you're accumulating so much stuff, you run out of room so fast. I've been there. I used to collect so many different things. I had Kiss shrines, Transformer shrines, Misfit shrines. I had massive amounts of stuff. There was one point in time that I had like 94 jumbo Machinders. It was stupid. I had like 12 different of this guy, and 6 of this, and it was, you know, it was dumb, you know, like different points. So it's easy to get burnt out when you're spreading yourself too thin. But if you keep yourself in check and you collect very specific stuff, the stuff you love the most, whatever it is, the stuff that you absolutely love the most, there's something very exciting about going out all the time and potentially finding something that you're really looking for if you have like laser focus. That's how I feel about it. I think it's easy to get burnt out if you spread yourself too thin. Like a lot of times you go to the flea markets, and if you're competing against people all the time, then it starts to suck. You know, I mean, in this episode that's going up tomorrow on the channel, you know, I watched people that we're jumping over each other over clothes because everybody's a reseller now. Everybody.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Everybody's a reseller. There's more resellers than we've got more resellers than we
Ever.
have any other profession. I swear, it's like that. Everybody's a reseller. Everybody's
Yeah,
a
during
picker.
COVID, I swear everybody's
And-
like, you know what? I'm just gonna be a picker.
It just there's so much of this that it's like I think it is easy to get burnt out on that stuff because when you go to the flea markets, you're competing. Everybody's in competition with each other.
Mm.
Whereas I just kind of like slide through and go, do you have any Frankensteins? Okay, then I'll move along. You know, it's
Mhm.
it's not as bad as it is if you're constantly looking for stuff as a reseller,
Yeah.
as a picker. Then I can see getting burnt out on that. And a lot of these guys do. That's why they take breaks for a long time from their channels because it's like it's easy to get.
You need to
know,
detox.
You have to, I mean, if you have to do that to survive, and you're out there like, oh my god, if I don't find something today, I can't eat. You know, it's like
I reckon.
that's how you get burnt out.
Yeah.
Because if you don't find nothing, then you don't eat.
Yeah.
Then what? You know what I mean? It's crazy.
There is a missing episode, Graveyard says, but they correct it by filling that gap with a narration of what happens in that particular episode.
But technically,
That's cool though that they have that. Fairness, YouTuber says, cool. We know you love monsters. Would you share what you do for a living? I'm an architect managing school improvement projects. How about that's awesome. That's a really creative job. I'm in customer service. It's super boring.
and I'm in porn. So you could always use the Ouija board. No, we're not doing the Ouija board. That's crazy. To support Amy's vintage impulse purchases, which is impossible to do, I have over a dozen of misses where I didn't buy an old item and I never found again. That's another thing.
That's what scares
That's
me.
another thing. A friend of mine
It's not worth the risk.
had the opportunity to buy my Holy Grail, the Universal Monsters Magic Slate. He had the opportunity to buy it for $100, but it had a crease in it. So he passed. He was like, it's got a crease. It's not in the condition I wanted it. And that was like 25 years ago, and he still doesn't have one. And I better find one before him because I need it desperately.
Do you also like cheesy monster films? And if so, what is your favorite cheesy monster film?
Well, now, see, that depends on what you call cheesy.
Yes. I mean,
It's thin ice here with this. No, I mean, I love what you probably would think would be cheesy are my favorite movies. If I
Like
had to answer that
Horror
question.
Party Beach would be a cheesy one.
I love
that you
Horror Party Beach. I love it. I love that movie.
But it's fair to say that that's cheesy.
Sure.
But
They're
it's
all
awesome.
cheesy. I mean, really, at the end of the day. But I love all of those movies.
Yeah.
I watch them all the time. They have tremendous rewatch value. I love a lot of that stuff. I wouldn't call Invasion of the Saucer Men cheesy, but most people would.
It is classic American cinema.
You know, a lot of people would say The Blob is cheesy. I don't agree. I love it. It's a masterpiece film.
Well, it's like cheesy in a good way.
Masterpiece.
Like there's like goofy humor in it, but it's perfect.
It's great. It's such a great movie.
Baroness says, I love the Bee Gees, and it was all about Barry.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Crap, you missed my question. We are very sorry, James. Your question was, what's your favorite horror figure or favorite horror item that you'd never get rid of?
Oh man, I got quite a few of those. I'm very
this
attached
box.
to the AHIs are my favorite monster toys of all time. You know, the AHI monsters are my favorite action figures, toys, anything. I love them more than anything. So, you know, I would never get rid of those.
Agreed.
But I have quite a few monster things. I have a Renzi mobile I would never get rid of. My Haunted Hulk that came from my buddy Kenny, I would never get rid of.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff. I love all the old monster toys, which is why that's the only stuff that I'm keeping. Everything else is going. So if you see me at an upcoming show, there's going to be Santas on the table. There's going to be all kinds of other toys. There's going to be robots. Going to be all kinds of great stuff. So come buy it. Columbus Market always hit or miss.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
more miss than hit.
It's
but
yeah. I mean, and the thing is too is it's a lot of
it's a very
it's
aggressive place.
very
Like,
aggressive, but
you're not
it's
just
live.
gonna like
It's
la-di-da
eBay in real
around
life.
it.
It's
Yeah.
very eBay in real life. A lot of
Yeah.
the vendors are eBay sellers,
Yeah.
so everything's kind of priced accordingly.
Mhm. There is no evidence of that ghosts exist, no matter how good it may be. I've seen ghosts, and I know what I've seen, and I believe what I've seen with my own eyes. But I don't think, especially now that AI is so prevalent, I would never believe any evidence that I saw from somebody else. So that's a great point, because there's so many things. It's so easy to fake that stuff.
Graveyard Game Yard just sent the picture of him with the lunchbox.
Oh.
Trent Lewis, good to see you guys on. Good to see you on, Trent Lewis. How you doing? Yeah,
This is awesome.
Oh, that's killer.
That is awesome.
That's what we're talking about right there. What a great
That
shot.
is the smile and everything.
Full on
is
cheese.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That is a great picture.
Don't really get burned out as much. No space to put it all. Yeah, that's the thing too.
Yep.
If your stuff is in bins and you're not really enjoying it, that'll bum you out.
And thanks for tuning in, Trent. I didn't want to miss Trent's discussion. Oh, went too far. Okay, here we go.
My viewers become meeples on the game board, and I try to save them from getting killed by the killer. Sometimes people are saved. Meeples?
Meeples.
Well, that's pretty cool.
We don't know that word. We're not modern gamers. We don't know gaming things.
My closest thing to that, my brain is saying weebles.
It's probably a synonym.
Yeah, technically, exactly. The episode doesn't exist anymore, but the narration suit's just fine. It would be cool if it was salvageable. That would be cool. I am fascinated by lost video stuff. I find to be fascinating. Of course, London After Midnight and different various. There's a lot of horror host stuff that's lost that I would love to see turn up someday. Just a couple of episodes, anything of certain horror host stuff, but a lot of it's lost at time. But you never know. There's been some unbelievable things that have turned up in people's attics and stuff that people have. I mean, I've got some things that's the only copy of it known to exist on film. I've got a few things like that. So who knows what else is out there in the world? It could be all kinds of stuff. So I keep hope that some of that stuff does exist.
Speaking of ghosts, I used to run a paranormal group years ago. That's right. You had mentioned that. We were a TAPS family group, and I was an admin for the TAPS website. Good times, but well, people who inquired about their house, I can't even imagine. I've lived in a couple haunted houses, and I've had some really crazy stuff happen to me that could never have been explained in any other way. And I think everywhere I lived growing up was haunted, and there was just too many experiences that I couldn't discount. And I believe my experiences. Just want to be on the show. Yeah, that's awesome. I hear you. I would have done the same exact thing. Joker Freak, I love that creature from the Black Lagoon toy you just showed me. Oh my god. Yeah, I love these, and I'm obsessed with them, and I can't wait for them to officially be released.
Not the one you just showed.
Oh. Got all excited. But this, much more impressive, of course. This is the...
No, that one's cool too.
Female creature.
Now, if we're being honest, if we're being straight up, and if she decides to be completely honest with you, she likes that one more.
It's not like that.
It is like that.
That one's cooler, but I like cute stuff. I'm a girl.
Be honest. Stop it.
I'm a girl.
Stop it.
It's cute, and I don't care. Collect what you like.
That's right.
Even if Andy gives you a hard time.
I don't give anybody a hard time.
No, he actually doesn't give me a hard time about those. I have a lot of stuff he does give me a hard time about, but he doesn't give me a hard time about those.
I give you a hard time about anything. You're spoiled.
Doesn't mean I don't get a lecture with
but
it.
You're spoiled.
Spoiled with lectures.
You are extremely spoiled.
Hey, love your
People
channel.
have no idea how much I spoil you. You're extremely spoiled. I've bought you more things than all your boyfriends ever combined.
Well, there's no bar set for that because all I got
1,000.
was an Avengers hoodie. Like the Avengers.
Hey, love your channel. Was that? Thank you so much.
Yes.
What is this?
I don't know if I can say your name.
Try it. Arinichka.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that to you.
But
like thank you so much. You have such a sweet comment. I love little pumpkin. And what was the oldest item that you have in your collection? I have a composite skeleton
Oh yeah,
that's really old. It's from the 30s.
yeah,
And that's
true.
awesome. That's in the bin up there. but
That's
I'm not
got to be
gonna
the
get-
oldest thing you have for sure.
Yeah, I
Got
don't
to
have
be.
anything pre-30s.
No,
I
that's
have like
crazy.
some stuff from like the 40s and the 50s in my with my Christmas stuff. There's a lot of 40s and 50s stuff. None of my Christmas stuff goes back prior. Like I don't think I have anything pre-40s. But yeah, definitely the oldest thing I have in my collection is a 1930s composite skeleton from Japan.
I collect
Good question.
stuff from the 50s, 60s, 70s.
What would you say
I
is
mean,
the oldest if you had
There
to
weren't
guess?
monster toys before, the 60s. Really, I mean,
Yeah.
a handful of things, but
True.
not universal. Or
Do you have any Halloween stuff? Like you have some
Mm,
Halloween stuff that's
yeah.
probably pretty old.
Probably that. Yeah, probably something like that.
No evidence, but if everything we experience is evidence to support theory of existence. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like anybody, that can think for themselves is going to want to have their own experience in order to truly believe in something. So I respect that.
And if you're letting go of any Kiss stuff, hit me up. I shall do that. I will let you know. I only have, for Kiss stuff, I only have like the coin toys and then stuff that I had signed by them. So, which I still love that stuff. So I don't know. I have all the coin toys, like the record player and the radio and all that fun stuff.
Sleeping bag and the
bag,
towel, the
all
beach
those
towel.
things.
Um,
I do
Graveyard
not
does not
that
have the box anymore. No.
Guilty pleasure movie, High School Confidential. That's a great film.
Nice.
It's a great film. I love that.
Michael Landon's in it. Mimi
I
Van
have
Doren.
always assumed that you two are married. Am I correct?
We are
No.
not.
No, that's
We are
my
very
sister.
happily unmarried.
It's my sister.
I feel like
You're my sister.
I'm not your sister.
Honesty. Jeez. It's hard for you,
Oh
isn't
my
it?
God.
Meeples are
Hillbilly.
just little wood figures of people. I'll send a picture of a meeple to Amy.
Oh, I want to see these meeples.
Too late this year, but maybe for next year you could team up with your friend Dan Rosebud and any other celebrities interested and host a live Halloween party for all your fans to do a meet and greet. I'll have to talk to him about that. See what he's doing for next
See
Halloween.
if we can.
Well, this Halloween, I think. Well, I've got a couple things in the works right now for this Halloween. I'm planning to do something around Halloween, a radio thing, which would be cool. But it'll be on YouTube. I'll give you guys more information.
Yes.
Um,
If you like Halloween songs and monster songs,
Yeah.
old ones, not the,
Yeah, trying to set that
Rockwell,
up.
Somebody's Watching Me
we're gonna
playlist.
where Amy and I are gonna co-host with the amazing Johnny G on his Vinyl Treasure show
Yes.
because I love him.
We
I
are
love
very,
his show.
very
Huge
big fans of the Vinyl Treasure Show and our buddy Johnny
I think
G.
it would be great to do a team up where we play.
We're going to bring our Andy's
45s.
elusive Halloween 45 collection.
We'll talk
We're
about
actually
the
gonna
old
play it.
monster records and we'll play some monster records. We'll have
Because
a-
Johnny G's a monster kid like
Johnny
us.
G is a monster kid, which I love. And we're gonna do like
He's
a
one of us.
spooky show, so that'll
Yes.
be fun. So we're looking at that
But
for this Halloween.
Johnny, if you're watching, got to get a costume. You got to dress up as your favorite monster. I'm going to hold you to it.
I know his
We should-
favorite monster.
we
He
should-
should never wear that suit. It's crazy.
Who's his favorite monster?
I'm not gonna tell you now. I'll
Oh.
tell you off.
Well,
camera.
we will wear costumes. We'll bring costumes.
We'll see.
We'll be monsters.
I used to be a ghost hunter when I lived in Gettysburg. I
Oh,
saw
fun.
some weird shiznit.
You know what though? My grandfather actually went to college in Gettysburg, and he was a very, he wasn't like a easily manipulated person, and he swore. I'm gonna cover up Andy. He's got a little indecent exposure going here, trying to get
Well,
the
I wanted
chihuahua.
to show you my doggy.
I know, but your shirt went up. It's like
Good time.
it's a party now. But yeah, he saw some stuff out there. But down here, Graveyard says Gettysburg is cool, but way too many people. Yeah, it's obviously become a a paranormal place. No, Miss Snacky. Yeah, baby. She was just licking this poop. She's so cute. Say hi, everybody. Everybody loves you. Say hi, friends. She says hi to all her friends. And she loves you. And she's good, baby. Oh, I can't look in here and try to pet the dog. I'll poke her in the eye. But yeah, Gettysburg is a cool place though. Just even aside from the haunted stuff that everybody says there is. You two are such a great couple. Thank you, Trent.
It's my sister, bro. Jesus.
God,
Oh, you
he
guys.
he gets such a kick out of saying that, and I'll never understand it.
Yeah, because it's the truth. All right, whatever. Moving on. We want to see what's in the tote. Bring out the
Yes.
AHI. That's only a piece of it.
This is just some of it. This is just at one point he was focusing on trying to put them all in one place, and obviously there's much more than that. But like here's a Lincoln Frankenstein, an original from back in the day. But the cool thing is, obviously these are very, very hard to get. But Lincoln Monsters is doing some awesome stuff over there, and you can get one of their Frankensteins too for your collection. That is absolutely amazing, and they got a lot of other really cool stuff going out too. So make sure to follow Lincoln Monsters and check out all the cool stuff they have coming out. But this, and while we're on the topic of Lincolns, Lincoln Mummy. Put these to the side.
Now you've seen the creature. This is the female creature.
Got a jointed wrist Frankenstein, AHI, of course. You can see his jointed wrists right there. And while we're on the topic of jointed wrists, we have a jointed wrist party wolf. As you can see, he's missing some of his pants.
Yeah, I think I have 3 of these.
Yeah, because
3 jointed wrist Wolfman. That was
all
like my
in various
first
states of party.
one. Yeah.
But that's awesome. Of course, he's got his little hairy chest hairs.
This one's my favorite. That one.
This one? This is the Kresge one?
No, that's the first.
Oh, the
that's
true.
the first.
It's the true
Wolfman.
AHI Wolfman.
With the hairy hands and the super detailed face and his super 70s chest hair and
Hairy Pete's. And let's see. I'm trying picking him up.
it's also an AHI Frankenstein.
True AHI Frank. We put these in these boxes, of course, to keep them from banging together in the box, and obviously trying to keep them away from the elements as much as possible. This is another true AHI one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how super detailed his face is? And he's got a shirt. That's another telltale sign that it's an AHI, because he's actually got a shirt. Now, the cool thing about the AHI Draculas is they're in various states of Italian. Like, both of these guys were at the sit down. But only one of them can be a made man.
It's him.
Oh.
That's the Dean Martin Dracula.
Yeah, this is the Dean Martin Dracula. This is the Gabagool Dracula. And get down here. What's this? Oh, that's cool. While we're in here, the amazing Ghoulardi. This is a true AHI Wolfman, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a true. Now, these, of course, later were made by Soma. But these earlier ones are a lot more detailed. Like his hairy. He's just super hairy.
Lincoln Dracula.
Lincoln Dracula. Who's not as Italian. He's only half Italian. His grandmom's from Sicily. We got a AHI mummy here with his nice squeaky clean Nikes. Let's see. All right, so you're putting these back.
Mm-hmm.
And another AHI mummy. And if you have figures such as this, you can get this stuff at the Container Store. But as you can see, this one's not really fully closed because this mummy's like a size 11 and these sneakers don't really fit in here. So, and they never quite fit back in that bin just as as they did the first time. But yeah, this is just one of the bins, and of course, as we do lives, we'll continue to bring out more bins to show you guys.
How do we do that?
Yeah, it's like a Jenga thing. Let me go back. So I think let me go back to where we were. Okay, yes, Baroness. So we hope you enjoyed, just like you will be enjoying Glendale tomorrow. Just sent a picture of the meeple to Amy. Yes, excited for tote time. Tote time. Have to go with Amy on that one. The werewolf was pretty cool though. Look forward to your Halloween broadcast. Thanks. Love to see. Joker Freak was leading the investigation at the time. Dr. Shaw.
No, Sackerly.
Oh.
Sackerly shop.
Oh, I'm going off the glare. It's hard to see what the
Channel 7.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. I forgot that was in there.
And we never know what's in these bins.
All kinds of neat stuff. Monster Go-Go iron-ons.
Those are cool. This is beautiful.
This is my holy grail Ben Cooper Halloween.
Should we show them?
No.
Okay.
You have to
It's very fragile.
go on my Instagram and you'll see it.
It's an incredible, and it's all original. It's not like a fan-made piece or anything.
Nope.
And it is awesome. Little snacky. Love to see says happy birthday to Snackula. Thank you so much. Love to see. Yes, she will be turning 10. Say hi to everybody. This is our little baby, Miss Snacky Poo. And we're going to take her out for her birthday. She's the sweetest little baby in the whole world.
All right, we caught up on these?
No. I can't live without WFMU's Dave the Spaz Spook Spectacular every year. Classic.
We're going to do something similar to that. So, but all original 45s, all from the 45s. So that'll be fun. That'll be a good time. So I'll let you guys know more about that for sure.
Yes. Graveyard says, one place I loved investigating was Eastern State Penitentiary. We rented it out one night, had the whole place to ourselves. 2 employees were there just in case of emergencies and whatnot. That's pretty cool. That's a spooky place. I've had a private tour there before. It's pretty freaky. Joker Freak says I was at Eastern State and the place was insane. It's actually one of the reasons behind wanting to be an investigator. Every single one of those toys are awesome. Thank you. Are you Steelers or Eagles fans? I don't do sports. No sports.
Love the fact you guys are animal lovers. That older video you guys did of the Pocono Candle Shop with the tortured monkey scream was horrible. I agreed, 100%. Yeah. I couldn't believe that place. That's why I was like, yeah, forget it. I don't have any interest in going in here any longer.
No,
the outside was cool, but that story is messed up.
Yeah.
Like just and to think that they use that as like a selling point is like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I saw Phantom AD in concert back in July. Fun show for fans of retro spooky songs. That's awesome.
Ancient Plastic.
Those are awesome things. Dean Martin Dracula.
I live about 20 minutes from that candle shop in the Poconos. It's right up there. And looks great on the outside.
Like it looks neat, but then like once you find out, it's just like, oh. You two have an amazing Lincoln and AHI collection. I have 2 HI Draculas and AHI's Frankenstein and all the Remcos. Not seen any Lincoln monsters yet. See if Glendale has in store. My fingers are crossed.
I hope you find some.
I do too. Yes, fingers crossed for some Lincolns tomorrow. Yeah,
I have.
We hit like a little streak for a little bit where we found a couple of them pretty fast. Getting the carded Wolfman though, I think was like unreal. Like I still can't believe we have that.
I have like, I don't know, maybe 10 carded AHIs, and then I have a bunch more. I have the other version of the creature. there's probably another 25
the male creature, and they're all over. They really are all over the place, and just because like
that's my favorite.
As you go on collecting, like this bin fills up, and then that bin fills up, and it gets crazy. But yes, thank you so much. And we hope you find some Lincoln soon. Italian vampires should be hard to be the garlic weakness.
That's true.
That is true. That's a tough. Oh.
The fact they exploited the horrible experience went on there just to make a buck really bothers me. I agree with you.
That's a terrible, terrible.
I agree with you. That's why I didn't go into the walkthrough thing. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not interested in this. That was crazy. I mean, I had never heard of that place. That was one of those things where I happened to be going up there to shoot some footage at the antique store that's up the road from there. So I just happened to drive by.
We're like,
I'm
what's
I
that?
said things like Castle Grayskull. What the hell is this?
And then we're like,
this is.
oh.
Yeah. Then you go in, then you find out about the story, and you're
I'm like,
all right,
I'm not going in there.
I'm out of here.
I always wonder why they have blood on the mummy tomb. That's a great point, because if you understand the mummification process, it'd be impossible to have blood on the mummy's shrouds like that.
Nerd.
Dude, everybody knows that.
Thanks for sharing your collection.
The Egyptians would.
I'll have to show you the carded
kind of
ones.
invented the embalming process.
The carded ones are awesome to see, because I love that hot pink.
Mm.
I'll have to pull those out. We'll do it on one of these.
Yes. And Baroness says, thank you for sharing your collection. I enjoy. Thank you. Ancient Plastic missed this live. We'll have to watch from the beginning. Yes, we will have this set up for replay. So if anybody joined late in the chat, because we're only going to hang out here for a few more. But thank you so much for tuning in, of course, and hanging out with us. But yes, it will be available for rewatch if you join late or you want to watch it again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Trent.
And be well. Nice to see you. Love to see.
Love to see. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out the collection and hanging out with us.
I had almost every single Famous Monsters of Filmland magazine. Lent them to a friend and never saw them again. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Nice surprise to have the live chat, but I got to get something to eat. I'm a natural graveyard person.
Right.
Thank you for hanging out with us, Angel.
Yes,
always
thank
good
you
to
so much.
see you.
Yes, we will be heading off to bed as well. We have not going to spoil what we're doing tomorrow.
But you'll see it on the channel.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's nothing like crazy, but it's really cool, and I think that you're going to enjoy it. But mummy blood wouldn't be red.
What would it be?
I mean, it would be a dark brown. It wouldn't be bright red, because it will have oxidized and turned brown.
Nerd.
I am a nerd. I'm sorry. But yes. The mummification process is really fascinating, and I was obsessed with it as a kid. I probably almost became a mortician, but then when I found out that like stuff happens, like,
But I'll definitely let you guys know more going forward about the monster show.
Yes,
we're talking about when exactly we're going to do it.
The end of October.
It's going to be the end of October, and but I'll let you guys know. We'll put up a post on the channel and then on our socials and stuff, so you guys. Yeah. You'll be able to tune in. And if you're busy and you can't tune in immediately, there will be a replay.
Yeah, he always replays the shows. And definitely, I mean, if you like old doo-wop soul music, go check him out now. Like, it is such... We hear songs on there all the time that we've never heard before, and we're pretty well-versed on that music. And he just pulls out some, like, really crazy deep cuts. And we find new songs that we love all the time from watching his show. So definitely check him out. Give him a follow. And we'll be teaming up with him for Halloween. What?
Graveyard Game Yard was going to be a funeral director too. That's crazy.
Oh, that's great. Well, I thought of becoming a mortician primarily because, like, I've always enjoyed doing makeup, and I thought, like, you know, this would be a good field for me. But once I kind of found out that things kind of happen post-mortem, I don't have the... I'd faint. I'd just faint, and they'd find me on the floor the next morning, and no, I can't do it. I actually follow some people that, like, are morticians, like, on social media, and they tell these stories, and you're just like, I'm like, yeah, this wasn't the field for me at all. But tons of respect for people to do, because, you know, this is obviously a really important, you know, part of the grieving process for the families. And kudos, because that is not an easy job. I actually worked with a woman a couple years ago that I think she worked as a coroner, actually, and I can't even imagine. Cool little thing.
So this kind of stuff. So if you like this kind of stuff, this will be some of the stuff that we're going to play on the show.
Yeah, spooky music. And then this way, you guys will be able to add stuff to your horror Halloween monster playlists other than just the Monster Mash and Thriller and Rockwell.
Not that there's anything wrong with Monster
No.
Mash, because there's not.
Yeah, or Thriller.
Or Thriller.
It's a masterpiece. And the coolest music video of all time.
Agreed. Did we catch up on everything?
I think so. And fun little tidbit about Michael Jackson. He was also a monster kid.
He was.
If you didn't know that, he was a monster kid. I mean, if you've seen the Michael movie, they kind of like touch on that a tiny bit. So like you get to kind of see that part of him. But yeah, he used to actually go to horror cons in cosplay. Another cool Michael Jackson fact. So
yeah,
that's awesome. So if you were, depending on what horror conventions you may have gone to back in the day, one of the cosplayers that you might have seen might have actually been Michael Jackson.
How crazy is that?
That is so cool. Like, we already love Michael to begin with, but that makes him cool. He was one of us. Joker Freak says, I guess then, Amy, if a corpse were to sit up, you were on the floor. Absolutely. Knowing that there's all those involuntary post-mortem muscle contractions and stuff, like, no. And like how like some of them will let out sighs because it's literally just the air decompressing from, oh god, I can't. Whew, no. That would be I'm too jumpy. I'm chicken shit. That's what it comes down to. But tons of respect to the people who do that, because I definitely could not. Unless, could you do it?
No, I ain't doing any of this.
Definitely not.
I'm not doing any of this stuff.
Look,
I've got no interest in any of that kind of stuff.
no. But that concludes our live stream for this evening. Unless Andy was getting up to find something cool.
No, I was going to shut that door.
But yes. Yeah, exactly, Joker Free. But we do thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, of course, on a Friday night here on Dark Ride Dracula. Of course, don't forget the likes, the comment, the subscribes, the hypes. All of that helps us. YouTube is a robot. You have to tell the robot you like us by doing things like that. So do all that. Click like on this video. If you want, you can join, help support the channel. If not, subscriptions and all that other fun stuff is always free. So you can help us out for free any day of the week. Hit all the buttons.
That's true. That is true. And we're going to bring you a ton more cool content. So the 11% of you that subscribe, we love you guys. You guys are fantastic. The other 89% of you that have not subscribed, the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just click
we can see the analytics. Y'all aren't subscribing.
That's right. It's true. But anyway, hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and enjoy the rest of your summer. I have no idea when we're going to do this again. But
hopefully
we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted, and lots more cool stuff. And you can always hit us up on our socials. I'm at Dark Ride Dracula. She's at Vampy Vintage. And you can always find us on Instagram. And if you've got requests, stuff you'd like to see, stuff that, ideas that you got, send them our way. Yeah. And we will
Vampy
see you soon.
VAMPI.
Yeah.
Vintage.
So have a great weekend. Yeah. We will see you guys very soon. And thank you for subscribing to the channel and following us here.
And before we go, awesome. I just missed 2 comments. Jimmy, thank you so much. He says, you guys are youngsters compared to me of such great taste. You have great taste, Jimmy. And the Faustian man, where have you been? It's good to see you on here. And you know what I learned today? Punk Rock Museum lets you play a lot of the donated guitars.
That's pretty cool.
That's a cool fact. But were you allowed to?
It's an even better question.
Either way, glad you had a good time, and thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget, 10 a.m. there's a new episode dropping. Andy goes to the flea market and gets himself in quite a chaotic little situation where he finds some really cool vintage Halloween stuff. So check it out.
All right, so just remember.
Yes.
If it weren't for Venetian blinds, it'd be curtains for us all. We'll see you soon here on Dark Ride Dracula.
Snackula just sighed.
Dark Ride Snackula.
Pick her up. Get her to say. We're going to say good night from Miss Snacky Poo.
Here we go. Say good night.
Hey, everybody. And if you missed it, Snacky's birthday is on August 25th. So leave Snacky some love. She is count_snackula on Instagram. And you can follow her and leave her some birthday love.
All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Thank you for hanging out with us, and stay spooky.
Stay spooky.